Yeah, we'd already prepaid the flights and accommodation.
It's all covered because you took out an RAA travel insurance premium policy. Clever us. And because you booked your holiday through RAA Travel, we were able to rebook you to the Whitsundays.
Perfect.
So you guys can relax even more. Take off with more. Get a quote today.
Good evening and welcome to the NPL SA Round 5, proudly presented by Adelaide Fence Company. Contact Adelaide Fence Company this weekend and mention the Triple M Real Football Show to receive 10% off your quote. Adelaide Fence Company for all your fencing needs. Today's match day commentary, not forgetting also, RAA is proudly supporting football in South Australia. Get an insurance quote today. Today's match day commentary team is yours truly, Rob Pipicelli, with me, Tony Lascala, and our boundary rider today is Ryan Marveja. It's a very good evening to Tony Lascala.
Yeah, good evening, Rob, and good evening, everyone. And looking forward to a great game here today, Rob. Set up with two teams, grand finalists last year, both of them. Haven't started the season as well as what they would have liked. As we know, they both started in not such a good way, but looking forward to a great match tonight.
It was a great game last weekend, Adelaide City up against Raiders in a 2-2 draw. We'll go through those results as Jimbo will bring them up in a minute. Tony, do you want to go through those results?
Yeah, Raiders 2, Adelaide City 2, of course. Croydon 1, drew with Adelaide Olympic 1. Campbelltown 5, defeated South Adelaide 1. Adelaide Comets 1 were defeated by Metro Stars 4. Adelaide United 4 defeated West Adelaide 2. And Adelaide Blue Eagles 3 defeated Para Hills Knights 1.
Forgot to mention Ryan Marveja, our boundary rider down there. I didn't mention him, but I haven't gone to him as yet. Very good evening to Ryan Marveja.
Good evening, boys, and good evening, viewers and listeners. Yeah, it's a beautiful night. The park's in great condition. The lights are on, and excited for a good game of football. Two teams are looking for the 3 points. I know it's still early stage of the season, but two good teams are looking for 3 points.
Looking at the games today, there were some earlier games. So, Jimbo, if you can put those scores in those earlier games, and we'll go through that. Tony, once again.
Yeah, South Adelaide 2 were defeated by Comets 3, so instant success for Comets.
New coach. They normally win straight away.
Yeah, and
but it's an interim coach at the moment.
It is.
I'm hearing Maury will not be coaching down there. I don't think he wants the job, but I'm not sure who's going to take over.
Well, Comets on the way up, I guess you could say. Croydon Kings drew with Metro Stars 1-1. That would have been a great game. Adelaide United on their merry way beat Para Hills 3-0.
And that one, the next game with West Adelaide and Raiders, that's a progress score.
Score.
We haven't got it on the board, but we got a progress score, Tony.
Rob, I'm not lying here. Raiders 6 progress score. West Adelaide 1.
Gee.
So that's a little bit of a knock.
Could we see another coach not here after next week?
We could. Stay tuned for that one. Obviously, Adelaide City, Campbelltown about to commence at 7 o'clock. And also Adelaide Olympic versus Adelaide Blue Eagles also at 7 o'clock.
We'll go through the table of... I'm not sure if Jimbo's done those results with the table as well. Yeah, that's all right. We can put the table up. We'll fix it for you. So Olympic on top, Tony. They've still got their game in hand on 10. Metro's on 9. Croydon on 8. They go to 9 points due to their draw game. Blue Eagles on 8 as well. Their game is on tonight against Olympic. Raiders playing their game tonight on 6. Adelaide United won their game, so they go to 9 points, which puts them in equal second spot at the moment.
Well, Raiders will be on 10, Rob.
Yeah, sorry. Yeah, you're right. So they'll be equal top, Raiders. Yep. Comets will go on 7. Para Hills stay on 2. West Adelaide will stay on 1. South Adelaide stay on 0. And Adelaide City still to play their game.
Very interesting round 5 there, and a couple of games still to come, or 3 games still to come. And that table will sort itself out after those games are finished tonight. But Rob, as we see tonight, we've got a great match here, as I said earlier. 2 grand finalists last year. Looking forward to a great match. Both teams are just finding their feet for this year. Haven't had a good start, but Michael Matriciani and also Joe Mullen will be looking for a win tonight to consolidate their spot and getting up there in the top 6.
Before we go through the lineups, Ryan, big game tonight here. Both teams played in the grand final. We know Adelaide City have lost most of their players from the grand final, whereas Campbelltown's a different story, isn't it? Most of their players are playing.
Most of their players are playing from the grand final, and they've picked up some quality players. I think Campbelltown are definitely going to be making the top 6 this year. You don't have not just a quality starting 11, but they've got a quality squad. They've had some few injuries to start off the season, which hurt, especially coming in after a big triumph of a year, which they had, with winning the treble basically. But with Adelaide City, for them, I think every game is going to be a must-win till they can sort of get off that negative point and try and break away from that top 2. So for Adelaide City, is an important game. It's just as much as Campbelltown, but a little bit more, because they need to start getting some wins to start breaking around, because they did start on that negative score due to the off-season drama that they faced.
We'll go through the lineups, Ryan. We'll go through the tips after the lineups we've done. So, Tony, you want to go through the Adelaide City lineup?
Certainly will, Rob. In goals, Luke Ostby. Number 2, Thomas Marisic. Number 3, Bradley Corbo. Number 4, Elliot Green. Number 5, Zach Waters. Number 8, Joseph Costa. Number 9, Anthony Costa. Number 10, Evan Kostopoulos. Number 11, Nicholas Bucco. Number 12, Benjamin Cavadio. Or Covadio, I'm not sure.
Very good player here, Tony. This is the first time we're going to be watching him. We got very excited with him last week against the Raiders. He was going to be, if Adelaide City... Oh, no, there was a draw. He was very close to our man of the match. So, Tony, be excited. You're going to be saying that name quite a bit tonight.
I hope I do. And the captain, Marcos Flores. On the bench, we have number 6, Dominic Matriciani. Number 17, Stefan Casalbore. Number 18, Paul Radici. Number 19, James Boffa, and in the reserves goalkeeper is Ryan Vetch.
So, Ryan, a couple of changes there for Adelaide City from last week. So, we see Stefan Casalbore that started, and also James Boffa that started are on the bench today, and Bradley Corbo and Zach Waters getting the starting lineup.
You'll see Zach Waters move to the left, as that happened during the game last week, and James Boffa, Bradley Corbo, a very versatile type player, can play across the back or into that holding position, which we saw him play under Damien Murray a few times, but he'll be slipping into the right back position. A very good player. He's going to give you consistency and just pure hard work.
So again, we're looking at 1, 2, 3, 4, I think about 5 players that played in the grand final from last season. They're in Adelaide City, so they've certainly got a different lineup.
And a whole new coaching staff,
coach as well, Michael Matriciani. So, okay, looking at the Campbelltown lineup in today's big clash. It is round 5, venue at Adelaide City Park. Don't forget today's match, proudly brought to you by the Adelaide Fence Company. Campbelltown lineup in goals, number 20, Nicholas Harpers. Number 2, Sean Harvey. Number 4, the captain of the Red Devils is Ian Fife. 5 is Matthew Mullen. Number 7, Joel Allwright. 8 is Alex Mullen. Number 10, Luigi De Troia. Also 14, Adam Piscineri. 16, Daniel Mullen. 22, Yohei Matsumoto. And 23, Jake Halliday. That's the starting lineup for the Campbelltown Red Devils. On the bench for the Red Devils is number 6, Dion Kirk. Number 11, Anthony Toure. 15, Anthony Piscineri. 17, Brandon Centofanti. And the reserve goalkeeper, number 1, Jamie Signorello. The referee for today's clash, we'll all be happy with this one. Captain Cook is back. Daniel Cook is the referee. His assistant is Anna Nevchestic, and Daniel Bryant is the other assistant. So the big clash here today, round 5, Adelaide City up against Campbelltown, here at the Adelaide City Park. Guys, who are we going to go for? We're leaning towards Ryan first.
No, put me under pressure. Got to set the standard, set the bar. This is a tough one, boys. Campbelltown, they've had a few wobbles. Adelaide City, we saw them last week. They started off slowly, but really worked their way back into that game, that second part of the second half. It's going to be a tough game. Pitch is in fantastic condition, but I think Campbelltown, reading out their starting 11, their squad, I think they've got it, and they'll get the cookies tonight.
Tony?
Yeah, for myself, I look at Campbelltown. I think have got the wood slightly on Adelaide City. The last few games, Campbelltown's come out on top. Adelaide City, as you said, Ryan, they really need this game. They need every game, but this could be a start to get into their positives on the table. I'm going to go for an upset. I'm going to go for Adelaide City, but I'm also going to steer on caution there and say that if Campbelltown score first, look out.
I think Campbelltown are back from last week's result. They had a good win against South Adelaide, didn't they? I know they struggled against the two newly promoted teams, didn't they? They lost to Raiders and they lost to Blue Eagles. But they've got such a great team, Campbelltown. They'll win. And if they, as Tony said, if they score early, watch out for the scoreline. I'm going for Campbelltown.
Before you finish and we go to the break, I've been waiting for this. New season, Tony Lascala's back. We need a weather prediction. We need a weather prediction. We've been waiting.
Is it going to rain, Tony?
Weather prediction. Look, no. That's brave of me.
Sure?
There's a lot of heavy clouds around.
It's rained already. It's too late.
No, it's spat. It hasn't rained. I'm hoping that these clouds pass over.
The spitting was rain or Rob Pipicelli
Well,
talking?
I couldn't work it out. But let's hope we don't get any rain for two reasons. One, we've got equipment here that's not covered, and I don't want to get electrocuted. And the second one, for the sake of the game, I think if it stays dry, we're going to see a really, really good game.
Actually, Ryan, I've gone through the scaffolding already. So.
Yeah, he's gone through it. He hasn't gone all the way through it, Ryan.
Luckily, I just fell to the ground.
Lucky we're big, otherwise we would have gone through the gaps.
Lucky.
Okay, so the big game here, Adelaide City, round 5, Adelaide City Park against Campbelltown Rev Devils. The other game playing tonight, it's Olympic up against, just trying to get the other game.
Blue Eagles, very good game.
Blue Eagles,
that's
right.
going to be a very good game tonight. Croydon dropping some points in a way. They drew against Metros. Raiders picking up points. Adelaide Olympic need a win tonight. Blue Eagles in good form. Their Italian imports are really doing well last week.
Well, Olympic are in good form too. They haven't lost a game.
Yeah, Olympic are in great form, so that's going to be a real crackerjack game. So if you're not here tonight, it's a little bit too far. Do get down to Valo Sports Park.
It's a battle of those Italians, isn't it? You've got Erba and Delera from Olympic. And they do 2 Italian imports for the Blue Eagles
and
as
all
well.
Reports,
I think Testardi and I can't remember the other guy's name. Diamo, is it?
Yeah,
Adamo.
Adamo.
Yeah.
And all reports, 2 fantastic players. The striker Testardi scored last week, so I'm excited from Blue Eagles. I predict that earlier. They're my dark horse for the season. Under the coach there, Voyle, they play good football, and against Campbelltown they really put them to the test, and they were a bit undermanned. So they've got the McCabe twins, Robbie. We saw them at futsal, and we speak highly of them. They're brilliant to watch. They're 2 of my favourite players to watch in the league this year.
I'll make a tip. Somebody's going to pick them up.
I have to. And last year we spoke highly of Valentino Yule, and he made the move to Melbourne. He's inches away from signing his first professional contract with Western Melbourne or Western United.
Oh, really?
Yeah, he's
excellent.
inches away. So congratulations to young fella. He was a real X factor last year, and it just shows South Australia does have a lot of hidden gems. You give them an opportunity, and the McCabe's, I reckon they're going to be the next 2. They're going to be snapped up by a professional club.
Yeah, Hamish is really doing well, isn't he? Both the brothers, Hamish and Liam. So, yeah.
And both the type of kids that are such, what's the word I'm trying to think of?
They're fantastic lads.
Fantastic lads,
they're
work ethic,
respectful.
Respectful.
Yeah, it's brilliant.
And they've got the will to really go on, and I hope they do, because they've got a lot of talent.
Exactly right, Tony.
So yeah, who are you going for in that game then?
Oh man, that to me that's as much as tonight's match of the round. That's as close as can be match of the round, and that's a tough game. It can go either way. Olympic are in top form. They're fit side, strong backline, very potent and going forward. Christos Punanidis is definitely in the high voting for the Sergio Melter ranking rating, scoring goals, assisting goals. Ricky De Silva's in good form, and we know what he can do when he's in good form. But then Blue Eagles, young backline, tough midfield and a good forward line with Alamal Kabidi in good form as well. Scored again and assists. So that could go either way, Robbie. It's really who turns up on the night and who's gonna put their boots on and prepared to do the hard work and play good football. These are tonight's game and the game at Vallo Sports Park. They're the differences. Who rocks up with the right mentality? Don't
forget we are live on the Facebook page. We've already got somebody, Mike Kaywood. They're saying Raiders are 7-2 up now. Well, they scored a goal apiece since last time, so 6-1 to 7-2.
Tony, I agree with you. I reckon that's Cassara, Goodnight, Stevie Di Ginovello. Unfortunately, but as a club, 7-2.
Well, it's unacceptable. Yeah. You just don't accept score lines like that.
And they haven't had the best start of the season since round 5. Do you continue on for another 3 or 4 rounds, or you make the early call? I think with West Adelaide and their past reputation of getting rid of coaches, I reckon his job's definitely on the line.
Okay, so players are just about to come out and line up here at the Adelaide City Park. The big game, Adelaide City up against the Campbelltown Red Devils here at the Adelaide City Park. Don't forget today's NPL SA Round 5 game is proudly brought to you by the Adelaide Fence Company. Tony, looking at today's results, anything that you think you're upset about, or you're...
I am upset at that score of West Adelaide. And,
there we go.
That's just unacceptable as a coach, as a club. You would not accept that. I think the club that is on its way up again is Adelaide United. They've just hit their straps. They're starting to score goals. They're a danger too, because as we know from last year, once they hit their straps, they're a very, very dangerous outfit. And of course, Adelaide Comets could only go one way, but it's always a tough game at South Adelaide. So, the main one that's really a surprise to me.
You're in the know down there with Adelaide United, Ryan. What is happening down there?
All I can say is have faith.
Have faith.
Well, we've got to have a lot of faith.
Because, I
don't think he deserved what he...
Well, you know what, Robbie? Yep. Sometimes it's not always what you see on the outside, true?
That's true.
That's
true. I agree there's something...
And when you got a former player tweets... It's not always what you see on the outside, it's what you see on the inside. And that's a former player only 3 months ago leaving. Then you've got to start to wonder and see...
You're talking about Vidi?
No, Taylor Regan in Malaysia. He's tweeted and he said, I'm not going to say too much more, but sometimes you've got to see a little bit what happens on the inside. Have a little bit of faith in your general manager and Pete van der Poel. He's been around football for a long, long time. Okay. I think he knows what he's doing.
But he needs to tell the
public.
The public.
Yeah.
And 2 days ago, he had a great interview with Rob Greenwood, which was in the Advertiser.
Yeah, as the teams come out, so I think we're just about ready there.
Yep, the teams are lining up. Adelaide City up against the Campbelltown Red Devils. Looks like we're going to have a minute's silence for something, or was it?
No, I think they're just shaking hands.
Just shaking hands at the moment, but big game tonight.
I hope my prediction of rain doesn't go wrong, Rob, because we've started to get a little bit of drizzle coming down as the game is just about to get underway here. As I said, the park's in beautiful condition. There's no breeze whatsoever. There is no excuse for us not to see some goals tonight. There's no excuse for the game not to have some thrills.
And actually watered the pitch before the game started too.
Yeah.
The pitch underfoot was absolutely beautiful. There's absolutely no complaint of hard pitch or bumpy surface. It's actually in beautiful condition. The only air that's coming from tonight is, Tony, you just got to watch out the man next to you.
Don't forget FFSA TV as well. If you do want to watch it on the YouTube, just go to the FFSA TV on YouTube and you should be able to watch the game live. Also on the Facebook page, the Football Federation of SA's Facebook page, you can watch the game live. Michael Forshaw on the Facebook page says West Adelaide shouldn't accept such defeats, not at this level. I think we all agree with that, don't we?
Oh, I definitely agree with that.
7-2 is not a good result, especially when they've got Karuska
but
down there.
One player does not make a team, Rob.
As the players are lining up there with the referees, good to see. Both captains, Marcos Flores and Ian Fife for the Campbelltown Red Devils. Just go into the huddle as Adelaide City just spreading out, getting together again. Marco Flores. Tony had a pretty good game last week, I thought, Flores.
I didn't see it. I did see it on the replay, Rob, and I agree with you. He came into the game the more it got underway, the more he got into the game. And that's what's going to happen with a player of his calibre, Rob. You know, he's got to adjust to this type of style of game. Obviously, what the coach wants from him. He's come from a higher level, which is not easy to come down because you're a marked player. The expectations on you as a high-profile player are high, Rob, and the expectations on him always weigh heavy, and he takes it. He's the captain of the team, but he'll work his way into this, and he's a class player. We know how good he is.
Yes.
And he'll bring others into the play as he works himself into this team.
Andrea Werner says predictions. We've done our predictions. I think Ryan went for Adelaide City.
Campbelltown.
No, he went for Campbelltown. I went for Adelaide City.
I went for Campbelltown. So
Campbelltown. So.
Surprisingly, Robbie, you made a choice. Usually you sit on the fence.
Moss got sent off on the 60th minute mark, Mark Talbot saying. So the goalkeeper for West Adelaide looked like he got sent off. Anyhow, kick-off underway, just about underway here at the Adelaide City Park. Campbelltown are kicking towards the left-hand side of the game that you are watching live of your screen. And obviously Adelaide City kicking towards the right-hand side, which is the scoreboard end. As kick-off underway, Campbelltown with the ball on the left-hand side of the park. Halliday has got control, goes back to his captain in Fife. And back to Halliday it goes. Go backwards once again, Ian Fife. The Campbelltown Red Devils, they switch it around. Right-hand side is Matty Mullen. Goes in and ends up with the keeper in Luke Osby. And LA City turn with Joey Costa. Looks like Anthony Costa is playing, Ryan, today.
He sure is.
After that injury last week. Wouldn't have thought so.
Yeah, he even said at half-time he's not too sure. It's been an injury that's been playing up quite regularly, so it's good to see him out there.
Here's Campbelltown now in the overlap. Harvey gets it forward. An opportunity there for Matsumoto with the ball, goes all the way back. Goes inboard, Campbelltown looking back post. It will be cleared here by Adelaide City. There's a player got brought down, but referee waves play on, I should say. Here's Matsumoto again with the ball. Tries to get it through, can't do so. Wins himself a throw-in. Quickly taken. Goes to Alex Mullen. Back to Matsumoto. Tries to find Mullen again. Still got possession. The ball goes out. It'll be a corner. The first one here to Campbelltown on the far side.
And that's brought to you by Green Play Australia.
Looks like it will be Matsumoto to take this corner. The first for Campbelltown, the right-footed out swinger. Plenty of players into that box. Mullins going in. Well, the two Mullins are in there. Three Mullins are in there. Goes short, back to Matsumoto. Can he get it forward? No, he can't. He goes all the way back, finds all right. He swings it in, back post. That was Alex Mullen. Tried to, well, he got his head to it, but couldn't find the spot, and it goes out for a goal kick.
First goal attempt
Campbelltown.
for Campbelltown Red Devils. So Adelaide City with the ball. They go towards inboard to Booker. Booker on that left-hand side of the park. Go all the way back. I reckon this one's green. That's Zach Waters. Goes all the way back to his keeper there in Luke Osby. Marisic for Adelaide City. Just pushing it around at the moment. Adelaide City, the Elliot Green. Further left it goes. They're trying to find Covadillo in the way. Campbelltown Red Devils. Harvey. Right-hand side of the park. Goes further right. Matsumoto. Is that a shot? It's
Not
going
sure
close.
what it was, Rob. I think he was trying to square that ball.
Trying to pick it up. Now he does clear it. Osby. Trying to find, but Campbelltown come away with the ball. Left-hand side. Halliday goes further left. They get it in. Detroyer. Cleared chance. Matsumoto has a shot.
Oh, he went close
Not
there,
too
Rob.
far. Second shot of the game. Just off target again for Campbelltown Red Devils.
And it will be Adelaide City now to take this relieving goal kick. The cost by.
Flores has gone down.
Didn't see that. Didn't pick that up.
Did you see anything, Brian?
No, nothing that I could pick up, but he's calling for
calling
trainer
for
straight
trainer.
away. Radigi's gone to warm up.
Gee, ankle? What's he holding?
He's stretching his groins, isn't it?
He's stretching
Is
his
that-
glute
Surely
muscle.
not. Gee, that's not
He's
good.
saying you can see he's saying his lower back, so it's probably coming from his glute muscles and his hamstrings, feeling a pinch in his lower back.
See, that's the last thing you need is your captain to go down but the first or second minute of this game.
I didn't know
Well,
you
no,
were,
we've played nearly 4
I
minutes.
didn't know you were a chiropractor, Ryan.
No, just experience.
You know all that.
It's just experience, Robbie, being around and trying to look after your body when you're playing, so it's just called experience.
Okay. So it's just you being there to the chiropractor all the time.
No, just being around and just listening and learning and asking.
Oh, very good. So it looks like, is he coming off?
Well,
Looks a bit ginger,
he's
isn't
going to
he?
get a little bit of treatment first, but definitely Michael Matriciani, the coach, is definitely speaking to both Nicholas Bucco and Evan Kostopoulos. It's going to
back.
be interesting to
Saying
see.
his back.
Yeah, it's definitely a pinch on his lower back, which is definitely coming from his glute muscles. He's getting a little bit of this famous magic spray now, so just give it a couple of minutes and we'll see how far this goes.
So the ball's just over the centre of the ground. Up went Anthony Costa. Gee, must have been a miracle recovery by him from last week. Looks like he was down and out. As it goes into attack, Campbelltown. Up in there it goes from Adelaide City, Elliot Green. And referee Captain Cook, Daniel Cook, sees a free kick. It goes to Adelaide City.
Goes to Adelaide City in the
Yep.
middle of the park. It looks like Costa's going to take this one. And let's hope that Flores is okay.
He's coming on now.
He's coming on. Well, that's a good sign. Looks like
You wouldn't think he's going to last if it's...
Waters on the ball, goes short. Marisic finds Costa. No, Kostopoulos it was.
Mhm.
Here's Bucco. City still in possession. They go out wide, but gee, not a good ball, but it wasn't intercepted that well. The ball goes out. It'll be a throw into Campbelltown, quickly taken. Middle of the park. Good work there by Mullen, Daniel Mullen, but he loses possession. Elliot Green goes all the way back to his goalkeeper. Osbire gets it short. Adelaide City in possession. They go long. Looking up there for Costa. Here's that man that we spoke about. Covadillo. Costa now. Can he get a shot on? He probably could have earlier. That's a goal. That's a magnificent goal by Costa.
Where did that come from?
Well, I actually thought that was going out.
I thought it was going wide.
I thought he was going to shoot earlier, but gee, I don't think anybody expected that. And Costa puts Adelaide City in front in the 7th minute, actually. And unexpected.
What injury did he have last week, Ryan?
Have a look at this shot, Rob. It just curves. The goalkeeper doesn't see it till the last second
That was a
and just
beautiful
goes inside
strike.
the post. Magnificent goal there by Joseph Costa.
So Adelaide City take the lead here at Adelaide City Park, 1-0 from nothing, wasn't it?
From
Just
nothing. Well, I was urging him to shoot a
thought,
little bit
yeah.
earlier, Rob, and I
Yeah.
thought he'd missed his opportunity, but well done.
He definitely hit that sweep, boys. Definitely, you can see from behind him, he hit that sweep. Had a little bit of curve on it. I think Nicholas Harper's caught that late. I think he was
Didn't see it.
Didn't see it too late, and it caught him off guard.
So Campbelltown, lot to do.
That's what happens there when it's a well-struck shot. If the keeper catches it late, it's very hard for him to adjust his feet and adjust his body, and that's what happens.
Well, even myself, I thought it was going wide. I think Tony thought it was going wide, but went into the back of the net as Campbelltown go.
And no deflection either.
No, exactly. I reckon it curved a little bit, didn't it?
It definitely curved out, so it was a great strike there by the striker.
So the ball's down the line. Costa, after didn't he have that hamstring injury last week?
It was an ankle, Robbie.
Oh, it was an ankle.
Yes.
Jeez, you recovered quickly. As they go into attack, Campbelltown on the left-hand side, doing a bit of a pirouette, was all right. Goes back to his captain in Fife. Detroit was there, but good interception there by Joey Costa. Played well last week. Captain Flores loses out to Detroit. He switches play. Right-hand side to Matsumoto. He goes inboard to Alex Mullen. Well done there, Covadillo, winning the ball. Alex Mullen trying to get it back, but good refereeing as well.
The thing with
Adelaide City, yep.
the things with ankles, Robbie, is that you can play with them during the year. You just got to take a lot of treatment, a lot of recovery during the week, and just give some good strapping. It's not like a soft tissue, so if he's just going to have to maybe play with pain, and he's prepared to play with Wayne. But with ankles, strap well, recovered well, or rehab well during the week, you can play with them.
As Osby gets a long one forward, looking up there for Anthony Costa. Down goes Mullen. It looks like Alex Mullen down, is it? I think it is
That
Alex
is
Mullen.
correct.
It's down. A bit of a corky in the leg there, or in the hip. Just trying
Upper
to
hip.
think- upper hip. Yeah, I think he'll be okay. Campbelltown get the ball moving really quickly. Here's Fife. Fife gets it wide. There's an opportunity now for Campbelltown. A good intercept. Gee, he's on fire. Costa.
Yeah.
He's in everything at the moment. He's tackling hard, but Campbelltown get the loose ball. They go forward through Harvey. Trying to find Matsumoto. He loses the ball. Good work there by Bucco. Here's that man, Covadillo, with possession. He wants somebody to move.
gonna
Look,
crack
he's
it.
going to take a shot.
I think he saw Flores do it a few weeks ago.
I just think he should have held the ball up there, but there was nothing in front of him.
Yeah, the fullback there, and Bradley Corbo, he's thinking, should I run? Go, son. There's a paddock
Well,
in
there
front
was
of
a
you.
paddock in front.
Anticipate.
I was just waiting for somebody here up the line. Didn't see him, but Campbelltown have possession. They've had a lot of possession, but they haven't done a lot with the ball. It's mainly been in their back line. The switch comes. Here's their captain in Fife. Goes back to Matthew Mullen. Matsumoto sends it forward. There's no understanding there at the moment. Little bit of indecision actually. Looking there up there for Adam Piscineri. Won't find him. And it's Adelaide City in possession.
So Adelaide City, Marisic goes in board. Joey Costa is that Joey Costa playing more in the back lines tonight?
Robbie, I think I explain this every week to you. As a
Oh, do
number
you?
6, the centre backs pull out, allows the full backs to
Okay,
push up the
okay.
park, and the number 6 will drop in and get the ball.
Been a while since Rob's coached.
Why have I got you on the boundary for? For
Why?
a reason.
Yeah, exactly
Teach
right.
me. Teach
Yeah,
me.
exactly right. I think I'm going to be teaching you in 5 years' time the same thing.
So Campbelltown going into attack. Adelaide City, and the player's gone down.
Daniel Mullen. Boys, while with the free kick is the ball recovering, you've got to give credit to Adelaide City where credit's due. They've structured up really well. It's not allowing Campbelltown to play that fluid type football that we've seen them do so well last year. Adelaide City have really structured up and they're not allowing Halliday to bomb forward or Matsumoto to bomb forward and really spread the team apart. They're really structured well, and Campbelltown, to get into this game, they've got to get on top of it and start playing their fluid football that works so well for them.
Yeah, I don't think Campbelltown's really got their rhythm yet this year, Ryan. I'm not sure they're playing as well as what they would have liked, but that's still to come. As Detroyer takes the free kick, spreads it out wide. See, I'm not sure what he was trying to do with that ball. Looks back post. Matsumoto tries to get his head to it. But in the meantime, he gives away a free kick. It might have been offside.
Offside, Matsumoto offside.
So screw up back thanks to the Green Play Australia. It was West Adelaide winning 7-2 against...
West Adelaide? No, the other way, mate.
Oh, sorry. I'm just trying to find it here. Okay, now
Raiders
won 7-2 against West Adelaide. And Blue Eagles are leading 1-0 against Olympic.
Wow.
That's a score updates. Thank you to Green Play Australia. So the ball is with Campbelltown. Harpers goes short to his captain in Fife. Looks up, goes into attack, left-hand side of the park, looking for Detroyer.
And they're the little things there, boys, when things aren't going the way you want them to go 100%. That pass there from Ian Fife last season will be seen hitting Detroit on the chest there. It's just a little bit overhit. They're the little things that aren't going their way at the moment.
So throw into Corbo, right-hand side of the park, defensive area. Goes down, looking for Kostopoulos. They go towards the left-hand side. Campbelltown will win it. They go back to Matty Mullen. He goes short to Daniel Mullen. So he goes even further right. Harvey was there. All right. Harvey. Goes short to Pictionary. Left-hand side of the park. They're pushing it around neatly now, Campbelltown. As it ends up with Pictionary again. Up the chip there. Green did well. Got his head to it, but Campbelltown will win the corner kick. Their second one of the match so far. As you see that in the replay, back header there, winning themselves the corner kick.
Well, Osby totally misjudged that. I'm not sure he should have probably come for that. There's plenty of players in front of him, but Campbelltown have got the corner.
All right.
All right to take it. All right, swings it in. Looking back post, finds Mullen, but it will be cleared here by Adelaide City. Corbo on the ball, little chip ball. Looking out there for Covadillo. The ball goes out. It'll be a throw-in. And as you said, Ryan, I think Adelaide City's probably settled the better of the two teams so far. They just seem a little bit more structured. But Campbelltown just creeping into the game. Corbo now goes all the way back to his goalkeeper in Osby. Switches play. This Bucco on the ball. Covadillo goes all the way back. Finds Green. Green with some time, goes short. Finds Joseph Costa. The ball goes out. It'll be a throw in here to Campbelltown on the far side to be taken by Sean Harvey.
Harvey with a throw in on the far side. Campbelltown Red Devils are down 1-0 at the moment. As the throw-in's taken. Trying to find, I reckon that was Alex Mullen. Again, once again, it'll be a throw-in. Once again, Sean Harvey will take for the Campbelltown Red Devils. Looking for some movement. Goes towards Daniel Mullen, I reckon, is there, but it's cleared. Adelaide City trying to get some clearance going as it ends up over the side, over the goal line actually, and goes out for a goal kick. So Adelaide City with a goal kick through Luke Osby, leading 1-0. Goal scored by Anthony Costa, cracker, in the 7th minute mark as Osby puts it down. We were just telling his charges to calm down. So he's taking his time to take this one, isn't he? Measures it up, goes over the halfway line. Campbelltown player goes down. It'll be a free kick to the Campbelltown Red Devils. Be taken here by Matty Mullen.
Matty Mullen now with the free kick, switches play. Finds Adam Pictionary.
He's looking a bit ginger there, Flores.
Yeah, I just wonder how much that affected him, and as he cools down, he might not come back from it. In the meantime, it is a throw-in for Adelaide City. Corbo goes all the way back, finds Marisic, goes short, finds Green, back to Adelaide City now have another throw-in. And Flores was continuing to talk to his coach. It's just, I guess, letting him know how he feels. But you're right, Ryan. He's running very gingerly. I would say that he's not going to be staying on that park for very long, Rob. If you look at the strides he's taking, they can't afford to have somebody that can't run in the midfield. Corvo goes all the way to Marisic. Marisic sends it forward, looking out there for Costa. Here's an opportunity for Adelaide City. Can we see the second one? Oh, he's pushed it too far. What an opportunity. He's still got it. Covadillo had the chance to put the second one on the board. Here's one by Flores, and gee, just overstepped
One
it.
touch too much. wasn't
How lucky were Campbelltown there not to be 2 goals down?
I think the idea was there. He definitely had the keeper beaten.
He had the keeper beaten.
That left foot touch it was just
Overdid
a little bit
it.
too heavy.
Yeah.
If he had caressed that touch past the keeper, we would be sitting here applauding, saying, "Brilliant goal, son! Brilliant goal." The idea was there.
How he won the
definitely had it
ball.
right.
And let me tell you, there a fit Flores would have put that in the back of the net.
Yeah.
He did that gingerly.
So Campbelltown with the ball. It's gone to Halliday. Decides to go there. They're on the pump, aren't they, Campbelltown?
They look suspect in defence, don't they, Rob?
Last year's premiers have been beaten twice by teams that have come up. Blue Eagles and Raiders coming up into the Premier League have beaten them. They had a good win last week. Their season hasn't been too good, but it's a long season. Early in the season.
They can't put 2 passes together at the moment.
Shell shocked at the moment as Campbelltown. Adelaide City with the ball. They go backwards. Marisic to Green. Don't mind their back line. They played all right last week. Costa. Still in the back line. Goes out to Anthony Costa. To Booker. Booker with a chance. Didn't quite control it, and it's gone to the keeper there in Harpers.
As Halliday now in possession. Goes short. Gee, that should have been a free kick, but here we go. All right now. In possession. He's going to take a shot. He does take a shot, but way off target then by Halliday. That's a good counter-attack there by Campbelltown. Just goes to show what they can do. But way off target there. He probably should have gone closer with that shot. At least make the goalkeeper make a save. But just want to be careful on the counter-attack to Adelaide City, that they don't overdo it and get themselves in trouble there with a counter-attack as the goal kick's just about to be taken. Osby goes long, looking up there for Costa, but he gives away a free kick.
He's got to be careful, Anthony Costa. That's twice he's fouled.
I think the card might come out next time.
Saw that in the replay as the ball is on the way. Anthony Piscineri, well done. Covadillo, he's jumped, stomped on the ball.
His brain works faster than his head.
I think so at the moment. Yeah.
And a Piscineri pass, the Fife pass just before, 5 minutes before. The things aren't fluid enough for Campbelltown. This is the problem.
As a Fife, the captain.
Have to say though that Adelaide City's putting some good pressure on Campbelltown. Every time they get the ball past the halfway line, they just press. The pressure goes on.
Halliday gets it towards the left-hand side, trying to find Detroit. Corbo with the throw-in. Looks like there's going to be a change.
Marcus Flores is coming off. Paul Radici's coming on.
That's look, as much as
so
we know how
armband goes to Booker. Sorry, Tony.
That's right. As much as we know how good Flores is, this is not a bad substitution because Radici's got some experience and he can score goals. So this is going to cause even different type of problems for Campbelltown. In Radici coming on, 2 fit strikers or 2 fit players going up, it's going to cause some hassles.
You definitely hit the nail on the head there, Tony. Paul Radic, we know what type of player he is. You know what he brings. He's going to bring a bit of grunt in that type of midfield, but we have seen him score some absolute pearlers with the years gone by.
So now the throw-in, the change was made. Corbo looking for Anthony Costa. It's clear to be Joey Costa. Goes out though only as far as Harvey. Matamuta was there. Back to Harvey. Goes towards the left. I think Joey Costa's got the captain's armband.
Correct.
Don't know why Booker had it. Anyhow, it goes to Halliday. Left-hand side of the park. Well done, Bradley Colby wins the ball, does well. Adelaide City go down, they get the free kick. So 4 fouls conceded by Adelaide City. and 3 to Campbelltown. I'm doing my stats today, so hopefully...
You're doing well, Rob.
Thank you.
I can see.
So, goes back to Luke Osby. Don't forget today's match proudly brought to you by Adelaide Fence Company. Looking for a fence? Give them a call. Just mention triple M. And they'll give you 10% off.
Here's an opportunity now for Covadillo, still on the ball. What can he do this time? He wants to take on 1, 2, 3. Take a shot, lad, or cross it. He probably does a little bit too much on the ball.
That was a shot.
Very exciting. Definitely very exciting as the ball comes out now. Here's an opportunity for Daniel Mullen in possession. Switches beautifully, looking out there for Matsumoto, but the ball bounces over his head and it goes out. It'll be a throw in here to be taken for Adelaide City by Zach Waters. Waters now on the far side, just slowing things down. Waiting for some movement, none coming. Covadillo gets his head to it, back to Waters. Ball goes forward, intercepted there by Pictionary. Here's Campbelltown on the counter. They lose possession. Here's Costa, is it? On the ball. Yes, it was. A switch now. Marisic goes inboard. Finds Kostopoulos. There's the first red card, I should say, yellow card of the game. Adelaide City want to take it quickly, and
who got the yellow?
It looks like Pictionary there.
Adam Pictionary. Shirt pull.
So first yellow card of the game. Thanks to Green Play Australia.
Second one, Robbie.
Is it second one? Who got the first?
Second, Robbie, you should know. It's your stats.
Listen.
I'm only joking, Robbie. Just keep making sure you're on your toes, son.
I'm trying to help him, and he's hindering us, Rob.
Everybody got a...
Making sure you two blokes up there with the 8 pairs of eyes are on your game.
Anybody got a slingshot? Can you just hit it towards our boundary rider? Anyhow, the ball's back with Adelaide City. They go into attack. Anthony Costa turns. So it's some sort of a game so far, isn't he? Well, that's a free kick.
They didn't give it.
Well, referee deemed it a dive. There's Campbelltown. Go into attack. There's no purpose at the moment for Campbelltown.
It's very lackluster, isn't
Mullen bustled off the ball. Well done, Booker.
Oh, I don't know about that one. Oh,
fair bump.
Gee.
This could be a yellow card too.
Maybe that's what we need, a little bit of heat in the game.
Boy, getting cold up here.
Getting cold, yeah.
So anyhow, Campbelltown with the free kick. Matsumoto. Over the ball.
It feels quite flat, doesn't it, boys?
It does. Here. The game just feels a little bit flat.
So Matsumoto will chip it up. Needs a goal. As Campbelltown chance. Osby easily takes it, throws it out. Covadillo with it. He's a live wire. Goes one way, then the other. You'll take him on. Does so. Well done, Matsumoto. Put the pressure on, and it's gone over the sideline for a throw-in to Adelaide City. Booker not happy.
He's only happy if he scores goals, Rob. As Adelaide City now in possession. Beautiful ball into the middle of the park. Finds Kostopoulos. Corbo now. He's had a good first half so far. Goes all the way back to Marisic, who switches play on the far side. Waters goes inboard. Not a bad ball there.
Good on Booker.
Still in possession, Adelaide City, but eventually lose it, but they get themselves a free kick.
He's very lucky there, Alex Mullen. He did go win the ball, but he did come in with his studs up quite high. And if he didn't make contact with the ball, he could have been in some serious trouble. Those tackles can give the referee something to think about.
Olympic have equalised. It's 1-1 down there thanks to the Green Play Australia, and that was from Mark Talbot on the Facebook Live. Olympic have equalised.
Back post now. Oh, gee, surely the goalkeeper was impeded. He was. It was Bucco that took that free kick. The goalkeeper gets brought down. There's some talking there by Fife. He's not happy with what's happening at the moment. He's talking to the referee. I'm not sure what he's saying, but I think he's not happy with the push from Costa on the goalkeeper. Yep. And it will be a free kick here to Campbelltown. Again, there's not much movement out there. Even the goalkeeper can't seem to find anybody to go for. So it just goes to show that Campbelltown are just not at their best at the moment. A long ball by Harper sends it forward, looking up there for All Right. Couldn't find him. Here's Mullen. But Bucco now in possession for Adelaide City. Shields that ball beautifully. Comes off of a Campbelltown player. Comes off of Daniel Mullen. And it will be a throw-in on the far side to Adelaide City.
Adelaide City with a throw-in. On that far side, we've played just over 29 minutes played. It's on the Green Play Australia time clock. The Green Play Australia scoreboard sees Adelaide City leading 1-0 against the Campbelltown Red Devils. As the ball is with the Campbelltown Red Devils, Daniel Mullen to Matsumoto, Yohi Matsumoto. Harvey goes back to Matty Mullen. They switch play. Halliday controls it. Goes back to his captain, Ian Fife. To Halliday. So trying to find some movement, Campbelltown. They go towards the left. Detroit has been a bit quiet as it goes. Daniel Mullen, Matty Mullen, Alex Mullen, gone to 3 Mullins. Right hand side of the park. They go inboard. Matsumoto was there. Also Sean Harvey, I think, on that far side. He's got it. It could have been all right as it goes to Matsumoto. Dangerous. Halliday. Trying to get it short to Detroit. He wins it again. Inboard. Mullen's going to crack it. And along the ground, it's a worm burner into the arms of the keeper there in Luke Osby.
Yeah, Adelaide City's just closing them in, giving them no space to go through that middle section. Even, trying to get a shot on is difficult for them as the kick goes long, looking up there for the goal scorer in Anthony Costa. Can't find him. And again, there's a little bit of niggle, and the card eventually comes down, and it will go to Costa.
He's been living dangerous, hasn't he, Ryan?
Yeah, so that's a yellow to
Yeah, that's his 5th
Costa.
foul. They're complaining that foul there didn't warrant a yellow card, and it probably didn't warrant a yellow card, but that's his 5th foul for the game. So despite what type of foul it was, that's a yellow card.
Yeah, it's just got to be a little bit careful now because
he's just about, if it's his 5th foul, he's about consider all the fouls.
Pretty much, yeah. That foul itself didn't warrant a yellow card, but being its 5th foul of the game, the referee had no choice but to dish out a yellow card.
So the ball's with Campbelltown. Detroit turns, looks up, switches play, or tried to switch it. Who's in trouble now?
No, that was on Detroit.
They're saying Detroit threw the elbow at him, but
okay,
that's a bit.
Fair enough.
Again, I don't think Detroit had any meaning to it. He was going for the ball, but
they
do say raise arms these days do cause. Yeah, they say raise arms do cause problems, but I don't think he had any intentions behind it.
So it is on the far side, Adelaide City. Zach Waters just pumps it up. Gee, they are alert, aren't they, Adelaide City in the forward lines? This guy's played some games so far, hasn't he? Anthony Costa. It's not Costa anyhow.
No, that wasn't Costa.
That was
it's a bit harder at night.
Radici. There's a shot.
Oh, my word! The two brothers scored one better than the other. What a magnificent goal there by Costa.
Are you watching that on a replay?
That time it was Joseph Costa. He wants to make sure that we did get it on replay, Rob. This is a magnificent shot. Right in the top corner, and the brothers do a brace, Rob.
Unbelievable. 33rd minute mark, so great goal there by Joey Costa. You see the replay once again. Square ball by Boko. Costa measures it and slams it into that top right-hand corner. And don't you feel sorry for Harpers, boys? Saw 2 goals, just didn't see it.
Wow, that, I mean, both unstoppable, really, Rob, aren't they? But one better than the other. They're going to be arguing about which one was the better one tonight, but I would have to say that Joseph's was that little bit better.
So Campbelltown, shell-shocked at the moment. They're 2-0 down. I think Tony's the only one that picked them. It's too early, though. As Pictionary goes into attack.
Just Campbelltown don't look likely at the moment. They just don't look likely, Rob. They just can't even seem to find any rhythm in their game whatsoever. But you have to give it to Adelaide City. They've just closed them down so well. They've held their structure so well that they're just not giving Campbelltown the type of space that they need to get their game flowing. So
Campbelltown trying to go into attack again. It's cut out. Just Adelaide City have been on song tonight. Well, so far. Covadillo. Green. Osby. There's Adelaide City. They go into attack. In the way though. Harvey. Good on Daniel Mullen, but they lost out. Joey Costa. They go short to Marisic. Adelaide City with possession. Green goes all the way back to Osby.
Osby now. Marisic goes all the way forward, looking for Anthony Costa. A little bit of a nudge there. Out goes the ball through Mullen. Oh, gee, there was an elbow as he went through on Kostopoulos. A little bit of niggle in this game, isn't there, Ryan?
Well, after that second goal, the way the Adelaide City players celebrated, which was well-deserved, and the bench still celebrated, Campbelltown is starting to get a little bit frustrated. And not just frustrated with Adelaide City, but frustrated in the way they're playing. They're, like you said, it's rhythm, it's fluidity. Nothing like that is coming into their game at the moment. And how do you get that? It's just down to hard work now. Their midfielder got to go on top of game. They can't force things. When you guys start getting frustrated, you start forcing the play. You can't force the play.
As they go into attack, left-hand side, again, not a good ball, just not finding the mark at the moment at Campbelltown Red Devils. 5 to Pictionary. They're just full of figure, aren't they?
Well, they're chasing hard, they're closing down.
Are they going to slow down after?
That's the only problem is how can they sustain it for a whole game, Rob?
As they go, Halliday, chance, cuts it back, but it's cut out and it's gone. Oh, no, it's still in play. Goes out to Covadillo. Booker's played well, isn't he?
Yeah.
He's got the ball outside of his foot. No one there, though. Looked good. And that's going to go over the sideline for a throw into the Campbelltown Red Devils. Just over 36 minutes played in the first half.
They just look a little bit more composed in defence tonight. Also, not rushing it. They're just being patient. But you have to say, look, 2 goals were magnificent goals. I mean, like the game is probably poised fairly evenly. It's taken 2 magnificent shots to
just on the Facebook page, Tony Ilya Zakar said absolute belter.
Yeah,
I have to agree with you.
I have to agree. Yeah, but we've had 2 magnificent goals. Can't ask for better than that. As Campbelltown now in possession through Matthew Mullen on the far side. Here's an opportunity now for Pictionary. Pictionary takes on a player. This is better. Detroyer switches play. All right. Has to go all the way back to Matthew Mullen. Goes even out wider. Inboard now. Daniel Mullen. He switches. Really, they're going nowhere. They've had 5 or 6 passes. And look at this. They've lost possession. And this is the problem with Campbelltown. They're not finding their players when they've got to switch play or give the long ball, and they're being held back into their own area. They really can't. They're having trouble in their last third going anywhere. All right now. Pictionary. Matsumoto. Goes for the 1-2. This is a bit better, but again, good work there by Marisic. On the far side, Sean Harvey gets it out wide. Mullen. Tries to find Matthew Mullen. The ball goes in. Looking back post. Is it Harvey there? But he's got nowhere to go. Again, good work there by Corbo. Goes in. Still in possession, Campbelltown. Can they get a ball across? Matsumoto eventually does. Is anyone there? Back post. Campbelltown, can they get a shot in? Good work here by Adelaide City. Costa it was, came all the way back, and this is what they've got tonight. They've got poise, they've got work ethic, and they've got Covadillo onto the ball, and he's not frightened to take anybody on.
He's just playing around.
Goes all the way back. How's that for confidence there?
Good players. Adelaide City have got the ball through green, left-hand side of the park, looking for Booker. As Campbelltown trying to get it back, but all the way back it goes to Osby, Luke Osby, keeper for Adelaide City, in towards the centre of the ground, and as far as Harvey. Daniel Mullen has got the ball, right-hand side of the park. Detroit, I think, just switch flanks. All right's there. He's got the ball, looking for support. One way, then the other. There's no one there helping him. We try to go wide. Luckily, it ends up with Daniel Mullen to Troyer. If they can pull one back before half time, goes out for a corner kick. All the corner kicks are to Campbelltown at the moment, 3. Third corner kick, thanks to Green Play Australia. Not forgetting, guys, Adelaide City on -1. Started with -6 in the beginning of the season, so if they do happen to win
tonight, they can put themselves above
positives.
South Adelaide and West Adelaide.
Out of relegation. Unbelievable. It's Campbelltown with the corner kick. All right. Tall timbers are there. Fife is there. It's a low one, though. Chance for Campbelltown. Fife.
That's
has he gone to his pocket?
Yeah, something's going on there. Well, I'm not sure if it's going to be a red. It's going to be a yellow.
Yeah.
I don't understand why players go in like that.
It's just stupidity.
Yeah, okay. It's a bad tackle, but he's not. He's gone there for the ball. You know, I mean, wasn't studs up, wasn't anything malicious. He got
Is that
there
Costa
late.
or Christopoulos?
Both of them went running in, but I still don't understand the purpose of that. It was a bad. The referee's going to
Joey Costa.
Joey Costa, but the referee are going to give a yellow card. You know the referee's going to give a yellow card. No point running in doing push.
So we've got 2 brothers have scored goals and 2 brothers have picked up yellow cards, Rob. So they thought they'd even it up.
No, it was a yellow card to Fife.
Yellow card to Fife.
Oh,
tackle was on
Costa.
The tackle was from Fife. Yes, it was. Sorry.
Okay.
No, I thought I'd put yellow on both of them before there. I just looked up
No,
and
no,
saw
no,
2
no, no.
yellows. No, so it's only Anthony that's got the yellow, isn't it?
Yep. So free kick to Adelaide City. So Osby gets it out. Costa's been in great touch. Covadillo.
I thought he was going to take a shot.
You thought he was?
I thought he was going to take a shot.
Goes out. Covadillo. Oh, he's giving away a free kick though. Putting down Matsumoto. Can they keep this up in the second half, Adelaide City?
Well, in past results, Blue Eagles were 3-0 up and let it slip.
Yep.
Raiders, they went in leading at half-time. No, it was only 1-0 and nearly let it slip. That's the question.
It's a tough game to play,
I like how Matriciani's just transformed his team.
Well, they just play a different style of game.
Half the team.
I think they play a more liberal game, and players probably...
They shut down players quick, don't they? As
Players probably have a little bit more freedom.
Campbelltown trying to get something going. Piscineri just chips it up in hope. In the way is Green. There's a volley there. And it's gone over the goal line for a corner kick. Another corner kick to Campbelltown. Their 4th corner kick thanks to Green Play Australia. It'll be Joe Allright to take it. It'll be a right-footed in-swinger. Fife again, captain. He's up there. Swings it around. Chance. Got his head to it, but always going up and out for a goal kick.
And it will be a goal kick for Adelaide City. That just, if they can hang on to this 2-goal lead, it's an enormous lead to take in at half-time. They don't want to let Campbelltown score a goal because it just takes away all the good work that they've put into this first half. Osby now for Adelaide City to take the goal kick. He'll take all the time that he can. Gets a long one. Looking up there for Costa misses everybody. All right, now onto the ball. He loses possession. Cobadia now. Still wanting to take players on. He gets brought down. And I do like him, Ryan. You're right, he is exciting.
He's quick, like you said, on his feet. Maybe sometimes too quick.
Yeah, I just think he probably takes one step too much, or does a little bit too much with the ball.
We saw that with that goal in his mercy, wasn't he?
Christopoulos now. Here's Corbo. Goes all the way back to Marisic, who switches play on the far side. Looks like Waters out there. Christopoulos wants to be a little bit careful here. I don't like when they start playing around in the back line with the ball. Piscineri goes out wide. Here's an opportunity now for Campbelltown for one last attack, but Bucco now goes forward, finds Costa. He's got 2 to beat plus the goalkeeper. Costa, he's got to hold it up, trying to wait for players to come forward. Gets brought down, but the referee says nothing doing. It's going to be a corner.
Their first corner kick of the game.
And, gee, what a great ball there by Bucco. But unfortunately for Costa, he had no support there.
He should have cracked it.
That's the only thing he probably should have done, Rod, because he had no other option.
What do you reckon, Ryan?
Nah,
the angle was too bad.
You reckon?
Yeah, the angle was a bit bad. You could have tested the keeper. Maybe he could have parried it out.
He had 2 players to beat. That's why.
Yeah, he could have parried it out. But I think the end outcome has been fantastic. But
what's happening here? What's happening here, Ryan?
I think he's going to be talking to somebody on the bench here.
The linesman has called him over.
Yeah, I think somebody said something on the bench.
Cameras, if they can get to it.
Bit hard to go all the way down there, isn't it, Rob?
The cameras can reach it, see? Who's he not happy with?
Oh, okay.
What would he have said to Michael and Mitchell?
No idea.
Are they mates or something?
It's the LA City supporters. Steve behind the goal apparently is not happy. Same with the LA City bench. They're claiming that should have been a penalty on Anthony Costa.
I don't think so.
So the corner kick taken.
Clear handball, and he should be yellow. That should be a clear yellow, and he should be off because that is a clear handball. He's purposely tried to handball that. I don't understand how that's not a yellow card.
We'll see it on the replay.
You'll see
that would have been his second yellow.
Let's see this replay.
That's a yellow card.
Would it not been his yellow? That would not been that red card then.
Yeah, he would have been sent off.
Well, it should have been.
That's not a
he put his hand up.
That's a try and smack it in. That's a yellow card.
Well, it should have been off then.
That should be off. That should be off.
Yeah.
If things aren't going your way,
not
going your way.
So we're approaching deep into this extra time, played over a minute. As Campbelltown need to go in the sheds there, Tony, and I don't know what Joey Mullins going to say to him.
Joey Mullins
he'll put a rocket up them.
Yeah, Joey Mullins just give me a stand. He's not very happy with that decision, and I don't blame him.
Yeah, no, well, we've seen it. We've seen it. I mean,
that's definitely
how could the assistant here miss it too? I just don't get it.
Yeah, well, the referee blew the whistle, didn't he? It's up to the referee.
Yeah, the referee blew the whistle for the handball. He saw the handball. It should be a yellow card.
It's half time.
Anyhow, so it is half time. Ryan's going to get someone have a chat with.
Pretty quick. I just got to get my jets on.
So Ryan's
I've got Benny Cobadio here. Benny, good start to the game.
Thank you.
2 ripper goals. How do you think the things are going for you?
Well, it's the first year, obviously, so I think we just need to obviously work hard and stuff like that, and obviously get the result that we actually want. So that's why we obviously had to do it.
You look very well structured. Is that the game plan that you come up? Really try and suffocate them in the midfield and don't let that rhythm happen? Because when Campbelltown get that rhythm, they can play some good football.
Yeah, definitely. Well, obviously our coach, obviously been part of them back in the day, so he told me obviously I've got to do that. So that's exactly what I'm actually trying to do. So
you're an exciting player. We love watching you play. Good luck for the second half.
Well done, Ryan Marveggio on the boundary, and unbelievable. Should have been a sent-off, but not a sent-off. Anthony Costa, deliberate handball. In my books, deliberate handball is a yellow card. He's been on a yellow card. Should have been a red card, but doesn't matter. Ryan, good first half by Adelaide City.
Yeah, just making my way over, and I had to get my jets on, so just trying to get my breath back. No, I'm only joking. I'm quite fit now. I'm running 12 k's a week. But anyway, to the game.
You keep saying that every week.
Yeah, to the game.
So did you walk here? Or did you
Yeah,
run here?
I ran here, Robbie, with some pace. No, unfortunately, yeah, Campbelltown, when things aren't going your way, things aren't going your way. And there it was just proven things aren't going your way, and that's football. Unfortunately, Joey Mullen at half-time, what's he going to say to Campbelltown? Well, what can you say? I think, like I said just before the half-time break, they've just got to pick up their work rate now. It's all about work rate. Things aren't going. Your back's up against the wall. They've scored 2 blinders, Adelaide City. But the difference between Adelaide City and Campbelltown, yeah, Adelaide City playing the beautiful football. Yeah, Adelaide City, things are working for them. They're well structured, but they're working hard. They're making those 1%ers. They're chasing players down. They're winning their headers. They're winning the second half. The second ball gets. They're doing all those 1%ers. That deserves them this 2-0 lead. Campbelltown, what can they do? Joey Mullen, there's no point screaming. He might scream. That might wake him up. But for me, if I was coach, it's, boys, you just need to work hard. You need to get on the ball. You need to start working hard. You need to start winning the tackles, start winning the second ball gets, and start just playing football. Don't force the ball through the lines. If you're forcing it, it's going to get worse. They're just going to ground it out, work hard. It's only a 2-0 lead. We see 2-0 results all the time. It's the worst scoreline to go in a half-time. They get 1 goal early, they're back in the game. It's going to be an interesting second half.
Gee, he's done all right, isn't he, Michael Matriciani? A new coach, a new into the Premier League. He's been with Adelaide City. He's done a fantastic job. I like the way he's coaching.
Yeah, he's bringing something different, fresh. He's a young coach. He's going to have different. He's going to have different ideas, fresh ideas. Still very the same. Still, all the similar stuff to Damien Murray, but it's different the way they play. And for the young coach, it's good. We want to see young coaches do well in football. We want to see them progress and do well. Michael obviously wants to make this a career for himself, so we want him to do well and in this local league here. But Adelaide City, they get the win tonight. They're going to go out of the relegation zone and start and get their points in the positive. But all Adelaide City have to do, Campbelltown are going to come out the first 10-15 minutes. They're going to try and get that goal. They're going to pick up their work rate. So Adelaide City, they're just going to do what they're doing, and that's staying well structured, try and keep working hard, and just be prepared for that first 10-15 minutes.
Okay, half time here. It is Adelaide City leading 2-0 against the Campbelltown Red Devils. Can the Red Devils get back? We'll take a bit of a break, and we'll be back after half time.
If I was on Mulgundawa Road, where would I be?
Murray Bridge.
Roxby Road?
Port Lincoln.
Tolna Road?
Mount Gambier or Compton.
How?
RAA road service patrols no South Australian roads because we're South Australians. And there's more than 350 of us.
What about the road to Ship Creek?
There's no Ship Creek in South Australia. You get more. Buy or upgrade today.
Oh,
Yeah, it's pretty bad.
okay, as you see the players coming back onto the field there, as you saw those highlights, magnificent highlights there too by the camera crew and Jimbo there. So, yeah, those, you can bring up those goals again, Tony, if you have a look on the screen with the replay of those goals. Magnificent goals today. In the 7th minute mark, it was Anthony Costa, as it comes up now, Tony. He gets the ball and just cracks it. We didn't think it was going in.
Well, I just thought he'd taken it a little one step too far, Rob. But gee, curled it in beautifully. Goalkeeper definitely unsighted. Couldn't have seen that one till much later.
Close-up replay as well. You see it.
You can see there that he's gone late. The ball's gone past him before he's even dived. So magnificent goal there by Anthony Costa, and his brother repeats the dose here. In ball here by Bucco.
Nice square ball, isn't it?
That's a beautiful square ball, and gives it to Joseph Costa,
This is a
who
goal
lines it up. Absolutely magnificent. Really no chance whatsoever for Harpers.
I know Flores scored well from the halfway line.
That's magnificent.
That was a ripper from Joey Costa. Man of the match so far, in my views. Ryan, what do you reckon, huh?
Yeah, there's been a couple of players that are definitely doing well. I reckon Benny Cavadio is up there again. He was up there last week, but he had a quieter second half, so it's definitely going to see what he's definitely going to bring in this second half. But yeah, Joey Costa's definitely doing well. Anthony Costa's doing well up front. Nick Bucco's doing well. Their back line is solid. So it's going to be definitely interesting to see who gets into those man of the match contenders.
Certainly right. So the players are just about to kick off the second half. Tony, it's going to be an interesting second half. Will Campbelltown get back into this game?
Look, they have to, Rob. They can't play. To me, it was disjointed the first half. They just couldn't put two passes together. They have to play better than they did in that first half. But will Adelaide City allow them to do it? They didn't allow them to go through that middle. They closed down very, very well. And if Adelaide City play anywhere near their first half, I can't see Campbelltown getting back into this.
So Adelaide City on that right-hand side, they go into attack. Good first half by Adelaide City. As you know, they are leading 2-0 here at the Adelaide City Park. Don't forget today's match proudly brought to you by the Adelaide Fence Company, as it is Campbelltown with the ball. Any changes? We'll try and pick him up, Ryan, as Matsumoto goes to Alex Mullen, goes back to Matty Mullen. Captain Fife looking for support, left-hand side of the park. They go inboard to Detroit, try to switch play. Matsumoto looking better straight away, Campbelltown, trying to clear it. Adelaide City, it's bobbled and it's gone over the goal line for a corner kick.
No substitution, boys, for both teams.
Thanks, Ryan.
Look, if Campbelltown can get one back early, they'll put some pressure on Adelaide City, as Ryan suggested earlier. There's two games that they've capitulated, late in the game, so they just have to be a little bit careful here that they don't let Campbelltown an early second half goal here. They go up for the header. Detroit on that back post now. Goes for and finds Harvey. Harvey goes all the way back. Probably didn't need to do that. Switch play, Matsumoto now. There's a little bit more urgency in Campbelltown. All right, goes for a 1-2 there. Detroit. Here's Mullen. Again, Detroit goes back post. Looking out there for a
offside.
Fife.
Offside.
But it was offside. But gee, just goes to show that Campbelltown has come out firing. Ryan, they look better than they did in the whole first half there in that couple of minutes.
100% they do, and that's what I said. That's what they're just got to do their hard work. They're just got to do those 1%ers right, and Adelaide City had to be prepared that the first 10-15 minutes, Campbelltown were going to come out with some jets in their boots. So the difference is the next 15 minutes, the story is going to tell. If Campbelltown can score early, they're going to have the momentum, or can Adelaide City weather this storm?
You certainly can see the Campbelltown players talking to the referee. They were not happy what happened at the end of that first half as the kick.
That might have been the spark they needed, Rob.
Maybe. Osby as they got the ball. Campbelltown through Alex Mullen. Goes further left. Jake Halliday. Will have to go all the way back. Matt Mullen. Starting to kick it around at the moment. Campbelltown. Get it together. Piscinari finding Matsumoto. Right hand side. Piscinari cleverly squared it. No one there. Booker. Goes to Zach Walters. Up goes the play there for Adelaide City. It was Radici. Play goes down. A lot of heavy tackles in there.
It wasn't a malice tackle, but it definitely coming from behind. And when the player goes up on his bum, it's definitely going to give the referee something to think about. It wasn't a malice tackle. It's a tackle a fullback's going to do.
It was a hard one.
It's a hard one, but just to make sure that the winger or the midfielder in Piscinari knows that he's there.
So free kick taken here.
Is Matsumoto wearing gloves? Is it cold?
He wears gloves every game. When it's 5 degrees in winter, he's going to be wearing his big furry coat.
He's cool Matsumoto. Bit of pushing and shoving.
Player's gone down.
He keeps fucking going forward, man.
So who was down? Green, I think.
Yeah, I think it might have
been Christopoulos.
Christopoulos, yep. Take two, Matsumoto. Measures it up. Chips it. Deep. Keeper looks like he'll get it. Does punch
Done
it.
well.
And as far as Piscinari, though, well, he's got two players that swamped him. Well done, Joey Costa. As Matsumoto, up in the air it goes. Well done, Marisic, finding Joey Costa. Loses out, though. Matsumoto again. He looks for a cracking shot, and it's a shot in the second half.
They just seem to be pressing a little bit harder, do Campbelltown, and just getting a few more numbers forward from the midfield, which they weren't doing in the first half, and they're doing it quicker too. They're moving that ball a lot quicker than they were in the first half, Ryan.
Definitely is. I was just about to say they've added some bite into their game. Their desperation, that work ethic, that will. That's what Campbelltown added, and that's what they needed to add into this game.
Osby gets it long now, looking up there for Bucco. Won't be able to find him. Still the ball in play. Bucco, well, actually that was Christopoulos, gets it forward. Trying to find Costa. That time Anthony. But it'll be a throw-in here to Adelaide City. Waters on the ball. Just trying to slow the game down because they know that Campbelltown has come out in his first 5 minutes firing. The best thing they can do is just try to take a little bit of the tail out of their sting. Waters tries a 1-2 with Christopoulos. Here's Costa to Christopoulos.
So they do clear the ball. Adelaide City in the way. They play the screen.
Scrappy.
Appeal for handball, sorry. So, something's going to blow up in a minute.
Giving, isn't it?
Anyhow, screw up that. Thanks to the Green Play Australia, Blue Eagles are leading 2-1 against Olympic. Thanks to Green Play Australia. So the thrown once again, Waters. Throws it down the line. Looking for Anthony Costa. Campbelltown just pirouetted out of that one. Go into Ward's all right. Former teammates, all right. Former Adelaide City player. Now playing Campbelltown as a free kick quickly taken. Goes to Piscinari. He's probably been their best player, I feel, as Adelaide City. Goes to Osprey. on the far side, goes over the sideline. We will be a throw into the Campbelltown Red Devils. Can they get something? Goes to Pictionary again. Goes short. Daniel Mullen goes out. Cracking shot there by Detroit. That's what they need to do. They're starting to get these shots going.
Didn't miss by much, that one. That was a good shot by Louis Detroit there. And it's been all Campbelltown in this first, 7 minutes of the second half, as Osby now tries to relieve some pressure that Adelaide City have absorbed. Goes into the middle, one there by Mullen. Detroit comes back. They're winning the midfield now at Campbelltown. Here's Mullen. This time Daniel. Daniel gets it out wide, goes out and finds Harvey. Harvey tries to get it forward. It'll be cleared here by Adelaide City, but they don't find one in particular. They just seem to be retreating a little bit. It's something they shouldn't have done. They should still be out there attacking. So they wait for Campbelltown. Something's going to give. Destroyer in the middle of the park. They've taken over the midfield now. Goes short, finds Alex Mullen back to Detroit. Here's Harvey. All right. Goes to Alex Mullen, that is.
Ooh.
He goes forward, all right, trying to get to that ball. Can't do so. Throw in here, quickly taken. Harvey. Can he get it in? Goes out to Detroit. Side steps, one, two. Good tackle eventually there by Zach Waters. But Christopoulos it was, but Campbelltown win themselves another throw in.
So Campbelltown with the ball at turn. Mullen, and it's a goal kick. So it's been all Campbelltown in the second half, trying to get something going. Adelaide City trying to hang on to this 2-0 lead, as it is Osby will take this goal kick. He takes his time, doesn't he, to take these goal kicks?
Well, when you're leading, it doesn't matter.
True, as it goes into Wards. Radici goes down, Pictionary again. Looking for all right, there's too much on it. Well done, Osby. Throws it out short to Green, to Buckle. Waters, back to Buckle. In the way, Matty Mullen, and into the arms of the keeper, Osby.
He can switch. Right.
Covadia, maybe, yeah. He hangs on to it. Get it long towards Costa. Trying to find Christopoulos. Goes back to Christopoulos. Covadia's on his own on that far side. Now Campbelltown double back, and it goes over the sideline. But throw in to Adelaide City. They go short, Anthony Costa. Player on the ground. Costa wins it. He's got the chance. Can he crack it? Does so. And wide of the mark, that one's actually
I think
deflected.
It took a deflection, yep. Rob, yep. So it'd be another
deflected,
corner.
so still a attempted shot, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Off target.
Just trying to say, well, I'll tell you what, it wasn't a bad shot as what it looked. It just
wrong
took
spot.
A deflection there. Off the head of Fife, I think it might have been.
That's their first corner of the second half, thanks to Green Play Australia.
Adelaide City now to take this corner. Looks like Covadio out there. Be a left footer in swinger. Out there for some of the big timber. Marisic is up there, number 45. Can't get to it. It will be cleared there by Campbelltown. Another chance there for Covadio to get the ball in. Beats one, beats two.
Bucco.
Goes short to Bucco!
Ooh.
Oh, not a bad shot there by Bucco.
It's deflected.
Deflected, yeah.
Deflected there, but great footwork there by Nicholas Harpers as that ball got struck and deflected. I saw Nicholas Harpers, who was sort of moving across his line, and he got his footwork quite. He got his footwork well there to tip that ball over the bar.
So second corner of the second half for Adelaide City. Haven't had many corners. It's the third one of the match so far. compared to Campbelltown with 6 for the match. So it'll be Covadillo once again. Tall timber in Marisic. Watch out for him. It's a low one though. Looking for Kostopoulos, and again another corner kick. Reckon them up again. So Adelaide City
11.
with the corner kick. Covadillo must be a natural left footer. As he takes these to swing them around.
Hasn't taken a great one though yet, Rob.
He hasn't he?
That's better.
Here comes one.
Oh,
Too close to the
great
keeper though.
block.
As Harpers hasn't had a lot to do really. He's picked up the ball in the net twice. Certainly Osborne's been the busiest. As it goes Adelaide City into attack. Here's Harpers once again. Goes short to his captain, Ian Fife.
Fife now with the ball with a little bit of space in front of him. Just waiting for some movement. Goes short, finds Detroyer. Detroyer now with some space. Will switch. Does so, finds Harvey. Harvey back to Detroyer. Got a man right on him, so he'll have to go back. He does. Finds Matthew Mullen. Which just played a Fife. Fife all the way out there to Harvey. No, it's not Harvey. It's
Alex Mullen.
Halliday.
Halliday, the left wing back.
Halliday to Detroyer. Now it's Harvey. Gets that ball in. Oh, did we see something there? I don't know. They're saying that Marisic might have handballed it, but
his arm wasn't away from his body.
Yeah. Here's Piscineri now. Leaves it short for Matsumoto. Matsumoto. He's all right.
It's coming, isn't it?
They're playing much, much better, Campbelltown. Daniel Mullen, Piscineri, Matsumoto. We know what he can do. He scored a few goals this year. Can't get through that pack, but it will be a corner to Campbelltown in the second half. They're peppering. They're certainly a lot better team. They look a lot better team in the second half than they did in the first. And it will be another corner to put more pressure on Adelaide City, who have struggled to get into the attacking third this year. Go short. Should be cleared here by Adelaide City. It wasn't cleared, and in the end, what's happening here?
Penalty.
A penalty?
Handball.
For, we'll have to have a look at this one.
It's hard to pick up there. I don't know if there was a tackle on the player down currently, which was Daniel Mullen.
Just trying to pick this one up.
Is that handball there?
What?
Just there. Go to that replay again.
I'm struggling to see what he would have given the penalty for. Did he give a penalty?
There.
Linesman, he's moved into position for the penalty.
Yeah, but what is the penalty for?
I don't know if it was for the tackle.
I think it was a handball.
The tackle.
With Daniel Mullen's done.
Wow. I'm a little bit confused, but it will be a penalty on Matthew Mullen. No, it's actually on Daniel Mullen, I think the penalty was. He's the one that got brought down. In the end, it will be...
Matty Mullen's got a yellow card for some reason.
Alex Mullen to take
Matty
this.
Mullen got a yellow card for talk.
Okay,
Alex
penalty.
Mullen, I think, is going to take this, if I can see.
Yep, Alex Mullen over the ball.
Over the ball. I'm still a little bit confused on what the penalty was for, but obviously the referee saw it early.
There was a player down.
Yeah, I know, Rob, but I just didn't see the malice in that tackle whatsoever.
Well, Matty Mullen was upset with something.
Yeah, but it was coming, wasn't it, Rob?
So Alex Mullen over the ball. Can he get Campbelltown back into this game? It's 2-0 to Adelaide City. Referee, it's been busy. Daniel Cook. So on the spot, Alex Mullen. Can he beat the keeper, Luke Osby? Taking a long time, the referee to blow his whistle. Alex Mullen still waiting. Can he put it into the back of the net? It's a save, but just palmed it into the back of the net. So it's 2-1. Adelaide City leading, and Campbelltown are on their way back.
Yeah, Ryan, I don't know, what did you see? Because I'm confused.
The linesman called it. I know the linesman called it. For
To me,
what?
there could have been a handball when the ball bounced. There was one, but there could have been an incident before that.
Handball.
And
Linesman's just called handball.
There you go.
And
That's the
Alex
one.
Mullen said something to the goalkeeper there, which I don't know what he said, but I hope it wasn't unsportsmanlike because
That's not needed either. In
yeah,
the game of
it's
football.
not
don't need
needed,
that.
and that's what I'm saying. You know, he was lucky.
Get on with the game.
He was lucky to actually put that ball in because it was nearly a save. But Adelaide City now just have to be a little bit careful. I think they've retreated, Ryan. They're just not playing their normal attacking game.
I think Campbelltown have stepped up.
Well, yes, and look,
they've
it's
gone
the
on the
amount of
back
pressure.
foot.
It's the amount of pressure that Adelaide City were putting in the first half. They've gone. It's almost like
they've
we're
run out of
leading.
steam.
We're leading 2-0. But
They've run
Rob,
out
you
of
don't
steam too.
run out of steam at half time.
Well, they were going 100 miles an hour. You
Yeah,
saw
but
that.
What's the
What?
best way? What's the best way to attack? What's the best way to stop an attack? You got to be on the front
You got to
foot.
be on the
That's
front
right.
foot.
It's like a boxer. What are you going to do?
Exactly.
You're going to sit lay on the ropes and just let the boxer. Eventually, you're going to be
He's gonna
knocked
knock
down.
you out. Exactly.
And
you know,
to
it's
defend,
just-
you got to push him back.
So Campbelltown with the ball, right-hand side of the park. Adelaide City, Zach Waters goes back to Elliot Green, that is. Captain Joe Costa got the armband from Flores, who was taken off due to injury. There's Adelaide City pushing it around. They go into attack.
They need this
Goes to
player to get back into the game too because he hasn't
Covadillo.
done much.
And
the
he
second
he
half.
went hiding in the second half last week.
Yep.
So Campbelltown trying to go into attack towards Osby, and they do clear it over the sideline for a throw into Campbelltown.
Campbelltown now on the attack. Scoreline is Adelaide City 2, Campbelltown 1. But Campbelltown's coming, and they just have to be a little bit careful, do Adelaide City, not to go into their shell. We've discussed this. They've done this in a couple of games already. They need their midfield. There's nothing in the midfield at the moment, and you've got Anthony Costa up there by himself. Just needs that midfield to push up and help him like they did in the first half. As they get possession now, here's Gustopoulos trying to find Costa, can't do so. Campbelltown now in possession. Get brought down. It'll be a free kick in the middle of the park.
Another yellow.
And
Who was that to?
Bradley Corbo.
Thanks. This is the fifth yellow card of the game.
somebody has to be a little bit careful here because there's a few yellows going round.
The instruction from Michael Matriciani at the moment is when Campbelltown have the ball, they want Paul Radic to sit in. That's leaving Anthony Costa isolated up forward. I don't think personally myself that's the best way currently, the way the game's panning out.
Just on the Facebook page, Lee Cox saying City defending in final third, not higher up.
Yeah, that's their
certainly
problem.
right.
That's their problem.
So the ball's with Campbelltown, pushing it around. Harvey to Mullen. Alex Mullen that was. Back to Harvey, back to Alex Mullen. Playing keepies off at the moment. Looking for a way through. All right was Zeb. Harvey, he's had about 10 touches in that one go. Goes out to Detroit. Looking more confident, Campbelltown. As it is Halliday. Loses it though. Covadillo. He's got the ball. He goes back.
Can be a bit too casual though.
As Marisic. Green. Looking to clear it. Does so. Looking for Covadillo. Can he run onto it? No, he can't. Policing it well is Fife. Gets it in the way though. It's Corbo. Tussling there with his former teammate. All right. Good. Campbelltown trying to get something going. Matty Mullen. Oh, he done it himself, but did it effectively. Is Matsumoto trying to find Alex Mullen, but Green tough in that situation. Offside flag is up. And a free kick to Campbelltown Red Devils.
Campbelltown now over the ball. Quickly taken. They find Harvey. Harvey now go inboard, find Daniel Mullen. Switches play. Fife. There's some space in front of him. He's being a bit more patient now at Campbelltown. Piscineri. Looking for Matsumoto, won't find him. Here's Christopoulos now. Got 2 players to beat, does well. He can't beat the third. Here's a tackle there. Free kick on Piscineri. Quickly taken by Campbelltown. Jake Halliday goes inboard, finds all right. Here's Mullen, he gets brought down. There'll be another free kick here to Campbelltown. All right, takes it quickly, finds Detroyer. Detroyer now with the ball, gets it over, looking out there for
Alex Mullen.
Alex Mullen, couldn't find him. The ball goes out, it'll be a throw in on the far side to be taken by Jake Halliday.
Halliday takes the throw in, goes to all right. Looks for support, goes backwards and couldn't keep it in. So throw in to Adelaide City on the far side. As we have a Facebook page, Daniel Dawson watching from Amsterdam. Well done, boys. Lee Cox, hence Campbelltown taking control of the game and scoring. So Campbelltown are controlling it at the moment in the second half. Adelaide City.
Come Louis, come Louis.
Zach Waters
Well done, Adam. Well done, Anthony.
goes short to Christopoulos. Tries to go inboard. Piscineri holding him.
Let's go.
Goes to Booker. Joe Costa. Now they're looking
Alex, come over.
for all the players as they go into
Good
attack.
ball.
Great ball there by Joey Costa, finding Cavadillo. He looks back. Can he get the cross?
Too long.
He's got the ball one way, then the other. Looking for support. Goes to
No.
Christopoulos. Skies it in the air. And that could be a shot off target.
Yeah, but it took too long to do all that, Rob. He should have probably tried to take a player on or get it over as quickly as possible, because he just allowed the cavalry to come back for Campbelltown as they go forward now, looking for all right in the middle of the park. It's Piscineri. Piscineri now wants Harvey, finds him. Harvey, space in front of him. He goes inboard. Here's an opportunity for Mullen. Back to Harvey. Alex Mullen, the goal scorer, is an opportunity. Oh, it's hit the post there. Off the head of Allright, I think it was. And luckily for Adelaide City, who are under the pump at the moment, it goes over the bar and it will be a goal kick, and they've got to lift because they're allowing those spaces, those little spaces in
He's
between.
got a little flick head to it.
He just did. Look, and it just lobbed. I thought it was actually going to drop in for a sec. And luckily for them, Rob, they're under the pump all right, and we've went to the 70th minute of this game, and Adelaide City just have to be careful.
Was that the first woodwork today?
I think that was the second, or
Was it?
one might have been
I can't
offside
remember.
though.
Yeah, it was.
First.
Yep.
So Adelaide City in the middle of the park. Player going down. Free kick.
Handball, Rob.
Was it?
Yeah.
Not tackle.
I think it was a handball.
And studs up.
Was
Yeah,
it?
that's what I thought. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yes, that's where the free kick is taken, right in the centre there. As you see that replay. So Campbelltown. 5. Plenty of time to get this equaliser. Play 71 minutes. On the Green Play Australia score time clock. Scoreboard, it is 2-1. Adelaide City leading as the cross comes in. Chance for Campbelltown. Goes to Booker. Covadillas wins it. Booker tries to 1-2. Not a good ball. As Campbelltown have got it once again. Matsumoto tries to switch play, trying to find Detroyer. Zach Waters gave it straight back to Detroyer. He tries to get and he wins himself the corner kick. So well done, Detroyer. Campbelltown winning the corner kick, their third of the half. The second half.
Adelaide City just hanging in there, Rob, aren't they? They're just waiting for Campbelltown to do something, because they're just retreating. They've just got to push higher up on the park. They're retreating so far back that they're allowing Campbelltown to come at them. And it's just what Joe Mullen wants at the moment, as Allright gets it inboard. Looking out there for Matsumoto's got it now. What can he do? He twists, he turns, Nettie gets brought down, goes far side, finds all right. Who can he find in there? There's no one there. Good clearance there by Anthony Costa. Goes out and finds Covadillo, but he's got no one forward. Eventually, he finds Joseph Costa.
He's got about 10 players
He's
to
got
beat.
20 players in front of him. Really, they're just hanging on, and really they can't keep going for another 20 minutes and hope that this goes their way, because they just look like they've just stopped. How can a team just stop so much in the second half?
So Campbelltown, Harvey, Matsumoto, he's been good. Too deep though, that
Not
one.
sure who he saw there, Rob, but there's no red. He might have seen scoreboard.
Miss kick. Definitely was a miss kick.
He thought somebody was long. Anyhow, the ball's right on that far side. It'll be a throw in. Bradley Corbo will take it for Adelaide City. Looking for some support. Well, that's a free kick. No? Always play on. So Campbelltown have got it. Well done. Is that Bucco?
Bucco, it is Bucco.
Geez, worked hard, hasn't he?
Again, look at this. 3, 4, 5 Campbelltown players to 1 Adelaide City.
3 of them won it somehow. Goes to Detroit. He goes Campbelltown. And was that a shot?
I think they
Definitely was a shot.
They have to be a bit more patient than that if they're going to score. I'm not a fan of this shooting when there's other players on, and all right, he could have hit all right with a pass there.
Yeah, possibly.
But it's just I think Michael Matriciani has to think about a substitute or something tactically, because they can't keep going like this. They're going to get scored against again if they keep this up. But they need at least to play one further up and keep him up there, Ryan. Just on the counter, if anything.
Still Facebook page, Vince Tripoldi, all the way from Belgium, watching from Belgium. Tom Patton, can you please give my mate Riley Reid a shout out? Hello, it's his birthday. Happy birthday, Riley Reid. So Campbelltown, Piscinari, Matsumoto, Captain Costa. There's Joey Costa, goes back to Green, only as far as Matsumoto. Switches play. And LA City come away with it, and Covadillo on his way.
Yeah, take them on.
So Covadillo. He just balks, doesn't he, at the wrong time. Just go straight away with it. As he goes, Covadillo loses it. Halliday goes to Mullen. Alex Mullen. Campbelltown just pushing it around. Back to Captain Fife. Alex Mullen again goes to Matty Mullen. It's out. Sean Harvey couldn't keep it in, and throw in to Adelaide City.
Adelaide City now to take this throw in. Take a few deep breaths. Zach Waters now gets it long, gets it to Anthony Costa. That should be a free kick. The referee didn't give it. Oh, for Shinari. That's silly there. Absolutely stupid. Will he get a card here? Lucky not to. He's hurt himself.
Yeah, definitely. Should have been a
He
yellow
balked
card
his
there.
run, didn't he? He balked his run.
Watch that replay again, Jimbo. Just wanted to... Didn't quite catch it. The play
Hopefully
comes up.
he's okay, yep.
See that replay once again. Whew. Could have been a yellow card.
There will be a substitution made here. Just it's who he brings on that's the interesting thing. Or really, let's have a look at his.
lashed out a little
He's
bit.
got Casabora, who's a defender. Here's Campbelltown now. Matsumoto gets it inboard. All right now, retrieves, finds Harvey. Here's an opportunity for Matthew Mullen.
Oh, no one there though.
So Daniel Mullen, sorry, it was that time. There's no one there.
But players should be running. You see Daniel Mullen turning into the box.
Yeah, they should be running
exactly. Saying no one's there, but players have to be there. You're 2-1 down.
Goes inboard, finds Joey Costa. Goes back to Bucco. Still in possession. Well done there by Bucco. Goes to Waters. Waters goes all the way back. Finds Green. Sends a long ball forward. Looking up there for Anthony Costa. Should be cleared here by Campbelltown. Mullen goes to Harvey. Harvey. Campbelltown players again not streaming in there. They should be. They're not. Matsumoto wins himself a corner.
No, throw-in, I think.
Is it a throw-in?
Corner.
It is a corner.
Corner it is. So it's corner kick number 5 in this second half. Total of 8, thanks to Green Play Australia.
And All Right's coming in to take this corner. And the substitution will be made. Trying to pick up who...
Anthony Touré's getting stripped.
Touré's coming on. He's All Right. Goes back post. Cleared there by Radici it was. Campbelltown all the way back to their goalkeeper there in Harpus. Harpus goes short, finds Harvey. Matsumoto, who's been good, especially the second half. Tries to find Piscineri! Yeah! And Piscineri puts it in the back of the net. It was coming in the 80th minute.
He won the ball hard and he got the goal. Well done, Piscineri.
It was a good finish.
He's been their best player, I feel. Wins the hard ball, as you see the replay, and just cracks it into the back of the net. It goes, and that's in the 80th minute mark.
Campbelltown, Adelaide City have stopped. It's most disappointing the way they've come out in the second half after their exceptional first half. It's just
there's some little indisciplinary things from the LA City players that I wouldn't see usually from a Damien Murray side.
But this is not a Damien Murray side.
Exactly right, and that's the thing. I think if it was Damien Murray in charge, there's a few from their senior players, back kicks from Joey Costa just then, Nicholas Bucco doing some silly things, Evan Konstopoulos doing some silly things. Would this be happening? I think I'm not liking what I'm seeing.
Yeah,
I think you've got to understand too that they've lost a lot of experience in this team,
especially in the back line.
Especially in the back line. If you have a look at their back line, it's unrecognisable from last year.
Yeah, but it's not about the players they brought in.
So Campbelltown going to attack, trying to find Mullen. Adelaide City have got possession. It's been all Campbelltown in the second half. 2-2 the scoreline. As they go in towards Covadillo, it seems to always have 3 players on him.
The point I was trying to make, Ryan, was leadership. There's no leadership out there. This is the problem I have. You have a look at the players that are out there at the moment. Are they leaders? I would say no. You know, there's some experienced players out there, but are they leaders that can calm a team down or you know, give some instruction when they're down and out or when they should be doing things?
Nicholas Bucco's been around for a while.
But that doesn't mean he's a leader. And that's what I'm talking about, you know what I mean? I'm talking about captain material, leadership material. You know, Nicholas is a great player, but I'm not sure that he's one of those players that can bring a team together and say, let's settle, boys. They're just, you know, you're losing Flores, you lose some of that leadership out there.
Well, they were 2-0 up at half-time.
Well, they played magnificent. They made magnificent. No, they played brilliant.
Yeah.
But, Rob, all the hard work that they were doing, it's not there in the second half.
Yeah, I agree. So, Bucco, they've still got a chance to win this game.
Well, I'm not saying that.
We know Bucco, he can crack him from there.
He's not
swings it around. Keeper easily takes it in Harpus. He'll get this long kick towards the right-hand side of the park. Up went Waters. Over the sideline. It goes, so throw in. Campbelltown being supreme in the second half. Detroit goes short to Matty Mullen, back to Harvey. He's been good. He'll look for Pictionary. He's been very good. Good tackle there by Costa as Radici's got the ball. Joey Costa goes back to Waters. Waters gets it out towards the left-hand side. There they go. Right-hand side at the moment. Corbo. Covadillo. Can Adelaide get the game going? Go short to Radici. Short again they go. Buckle goes backwards to Marisic. Right-hand side of the park. Corbo's got it once again.
And Corbo gets it in. Looking up there. What's happening? Look? Looking out there for one of their players, but again they're going to lose possession. Here's an opportunity now for Elliot Green. Goes to gets brought down there. Is there a free kick there? Covadillo got brought down there and he's won himself a free kick. But I was going to say, Campbelltown are doing to Adelaide City what Adelaide City did to Campbelltown in the first half. They're closing them down. They're not giving them any space. They're not giving them any time. And that's why the game looks so different and it's changed. But in saying that, Adelaide City now have a chance to get one back here in a difficult position because we know what they can do from this situation, especially Bucco. But there's Covadillo and Christopoulos over the ball now. What a time for them to get one back here and take the lead. But it's been an interesting game. It looks like they switched Guernseys at half time. Here's Christopoulos. Who's going to take this one? It is Christopoulos. Looks back post, but that's tame. That's really tame. That's probably not what they, it didn't give anybody an opportunity but the goalkeeper to actually win that. As Harpus now gets a free kick, goes short, finds Harvey.
So Harvey gets it down the right-hand side. Matsumoto, can Campbelltown get the winner? Pictionary, can he get the winner? Cracks it. It's hit the keeper. Somebody's Detroit almost got to it. They're looking dangerous up front, aren't they, Campbelltown?
Corbo hesitated then, didn't he?
So Osby gets his kick. Up in the air it goes. Controlled by Campbelltown. Daniel Mullen. Right-hand side of the park it goes. It's Campbelltown with possession. It's 2-2. Blue Eagles have taken a further lead, boys. Blue Eagles 3. Leading Olympic 1, and it's on the Green Play Australia scores around the ground. It's Campbelltown. Switch play, a lot of talking, a lot of mumbling around there on the far side. It's all right, that's Detroit. Campbelltown with a chance. Alex Mullen. Mullen with the ball. Then he tries to go to Matsumoto, and it's cleared here by Adelaide City, right-hand side of the park.
Yeah, Adelaide City's just looking at the clock at the moment, waiting for the minutes to pass because that's what they're wishing for at the moment. I think they'll take this draw. Campbelltown certainly not happy with that. They'll want the win. Covadillo now goes short, finds Costa, back to Covadillo. That's better. Oh, he gets pushed off, but the referee says nothing in that.
Jesus. Let's
get on with it. Mullen now with possession. Matthew Mullen, that is, goes in board, finds Alex Mullen. Switches play on the far side. It's Halliday. Goes in board to Alex. Back to Halliday. Back to all right. This is good by Campbelltown. He's got Pictionary inside. Matsumoto over his head, unfortunately for him. That was a great move there by Campbelltown. Just couldn't find their spot. It wasn't a great ball, was it? As Covadillo goes. Oh, this is good by Costa. Beats two players, gets brought down. Referee did the right thing there. He allowed play to go on. He gave the advantage when he saw none. He gave the free kick, so that's good refereeing there.
Backside, hasn't he, Ryan? Costa.
Yes, he has, Rob. And
Does
that's
week in, week out.
Yeah,
Yep.
he's certainly leading by example. We have to say, look, that him and Bucco have really tried their hearts out in that midfield. Even Kostopoulos has tried. It's just they've run out of steam. They've run out of steam. They haven't been able to put that effort that they did in that first half back into the second half. And Campbelltown, who had no effort in the second half, has left it all for the second half.
So it'll be Waters. Chip it up. Nice ball. Goes to Costa. I thought he was getting to it. And it's just over the goal line for a goal kick. 87, approaching 88 minutes. As it is on the right-hand side. Campbelltown, Matsumoto. Push. Radici. Now he's got a yellow card. It's a yellow card to Radici. Fourth yellow card. No, sorry, third yellow card for Adelaide City. So Radici. There we go. So Campbelltown with a free kick. I can feel one, Tony. I can see a winner.
Bones, Rob. Go.
Harvey with the gets the kick.
Not on that one.
And that's gone.
Don't play around, Nicholas Bucco.
And that's he's going to concede a corner, isn't it?
Ryan, why would you want to muck around in that position when the game is where it is? I don't understand. Get rid of that damn ball.
Tony,
nothing frustrates a coach more.
I'm not sure, bud. Some things I'm not sure what's happened in this game.
You know, do you understand why a player would want to do that? I just don't get it. All right now with possession. Goes out to Matsumoto. Dangerous. This is really dangerous. Goes to the head. Mullen over the bar. And just relieves that little bit of pressure. We're into the 90th minute of this game. Probably 2-2 would be a fair result considering both the halves. Substitution maybe to chew up a few seconds here. It looks like, is it Matriciani coming on?
Yeah, for Joe Costa.
For Joe Costa.
Cramp.
He's tried his heart out, Joe Costa.
Be high up in the...
leading by example, definitely.
Green play Australian man of the match. Joey Costa. And the brother of Michael comes on, Dominic Matriciani.
And he'll slot straight into that midfield.
So goal kick taken here by Osboy as the rain is trickling down here at the Adelaide City Park. As it goes out to player going down.
Throw in.
Throw in, not even a free kick. So throw into Campbelltown Red Devils.
I wouldn't think we would have too much more than, what, 2 or 3 minutes extra
3 minutes.
time?
3 minutes. A couple of goals.
Yeah,
a couple of substitutions.
So Harvey, right-hand side of the park. Campbelltown, ooh, it's a late tackle. Referee, good refereeing that one again. Tried to give the advantage, no advantage. Free kick to Campbelltown.
Campbelltown now could be in the last couple of minutes of this game as Matsumoto gets brought down. Matsumoto still on the ball. He's so dangerous around the ball, but he wins himself a corner. Ooh. This is dangerous. They're going to throw everybody forward here.
All the bodies are coming forward.
Yeah, there's only 2 players for Campbelltown out. I wouldn't even leave 2 out there.
Fife.
Goes inboard. Not a good corner there. Cleared easily there by Adelaide City. All the way back to Harvey.
Minute time on plate.
Goes long. Good clearance. Here's Bucco. Just with a chance now. Oh, I should have probably held on to that ball for 1 second earlier. Here's Mullen. Goes out. Tries to find... Detroyer it was. Throw in. Harvey. They want to make another substitution, do they?
Tactical play.
Well, I think they're happy with the 2-2. I'm not sure that that Mullen is, but this will chew up again. A little bit of time. But Ryan, I would say that 2-2 is a fair score considering both halves.
But definitely a game of both halves. Of 2 halves, sorry. Adelaide City in the first half, Campbelltown in the second half. So a draw definitely in tonight's game would be a fair result.
We've got to think of a bit man of the match too, guys. While we're at it.
Casaborda's boys has just come on for Anthony Costa.
So Detroit with a chance. Can they win themselves another corner kick? Detroit still trying to get it. Well, good work. And he's given away a free kick, Detroit. So a free kick to Adelaide City. You could say another 30 seconds to go, you reckon, guys?
Yeah, I don't think there should be much more than that. We haven't had too much stoppage time in this second half.
Joe Costa as our man of the match.
Oh,
Where are we going?
It's been a game of two halves.
Piscineri.
Piscineri. Look at the players that have played well. And Costa, I thought Joey Costa had a great first half. He's played a really good game.
I think he's played it.
I wouldn't say no to Joey Costa. I think it's between Piscineri and Joey Costa for me.
I think.
Well, here's an opportunity right at the last second. But,
I would give it to Piscineri. I think he's worked hard for Campbelltown.
Yeah, I agree.
He definitely got Campbelltown back into that game.
Let's do it, guys. I'm not going to argue with you.
Joey Costa had a very good game. Not going to lie, it's definitely a close. But we're talking about leaders before. I think Piscineri being a young player, but showed leadership to get Campbelltown back into that game when they needed it.
So Adelaide City trying to go into attack in the last ditch effort. Play goes down. Goes out on the right hand side. Chance for Adelaide City to get a winner. Headed out and saved there by the keeper. I think it was going out anyhow.
Yeah, it was.
As we're approaching 94 minutes as the ball goes into attack. As you see that replay, definitely was going out. So it's gone all the way back.
I'm surprised we've had nearly 4 minutes, Rob.
Maybe they had it was a penalty too, so that took a while.
Yeah.
So
there
it goes.
That's
4
a fair
minutes
score.
of time on.
That's
So
a fair score.
referee calls a halt. It is over. This game, a great game too. 2-2 in the end. Campbelltown came back strongly in that second half. Adelaide City were leading 2-0 and Campbelltown came rattling home to make it 2-2, and in the end, as Tony said and Ryan, probably a fair result. So we're looking for the man of the match. We're going to go for Piscineri.
Yeah,
Adam Piscineri.
He's coming on over, boys. He's just doing his end of game duties.
Final scores down there at the Blue Eagles Olympic game. It's Blue Eagles winning 3-1 against Olympic.
Big result.
So
You have to say that Blue Eagles have surprised everyone, Rob. I mean,
does that put them on top of the table?
I don't think it does.
We'll put them close. We'll go through the table in a minute as Ryan's waiting. Tony, hard fought game by both teams. Adelaide City could have had a player sent off in that first half. Anthony Costa with his handling the ball. He had a yellow card, could have been sent off and could have made Campbelltown's job a bit more easier.
Yeah, look, I mean, I thought that Adelaide City were magnificent in the first half. They didn't allow Campbelltown to play their fluent type of play that they normally do. They closed them down. They did everything right. And that's why they went into magnificent goals. They scored 2 magnificent goals, went in at half-time, 2-0 up. But in the second half, they just stopped, and Campbelltown did to Adelaide City what they did to Campbelltown in the first half. They closed them down. They didn't give them space. They played quickly. They played on quickly. And Adelaide City just seemed to stop, and they took the ascendancy. And in the end, I think 2-2 was a fair score.
Boys, I've got Adam here, our man of the match. He doesn't look happy. I said to him, you'd take the point after that first half display. It wasn't their best of halves of football that we've seen in the last year. But Adam, congratulations.
Thanks, mate.
Congratulations on your goal as well. We were speaking before about leaders during the game and being a young player yourself. You definitely were a leader in that game. Got your team back into the game in that second half. What did Joey say to you guys at half time?
He pretty much just said we need to press high. We need to push on a bit higher and get, pretty much communicate the press a little bit better because they were getting out a bit too easy. Mainly Joe Costa and Booker were getting on it a bit too much in that first half. And at the beginning of the game, they're pretty much their main threats. So in the second half, we nullified that. We pressed them a bit higher and they dropped a bit deeper, and that helped us a lot.
Definitely they dropped deeper. They were definitely on the ropes. I think the little 1%ers were killing you in the first half a little bit. It was those, you misplaced a couple of passes. Ian Fife never misplaced passes. He missed it. And they really structured up well against you boys. Did you find that difficult to really break down their structure in that final third?
Definitely. You know, passes are usually just a concentration thing. Sometimes it happens because the way they press. Sometimes it happens because you within yourself, the way you concentrate during the game. But like you said, the first half was pretty much all them. It was a game of two halves, and then the second half we came out and we showed them, we should have really won that game in the end.
Your game personally, you happy with your game?
Second half, yes. First half, no.
Happy with the goal at least?
Yeah, happy with the goal. Happy to get on the score sheet. Sort of fell a bit lucky to me, but yeah, took it well.
Where to for Campbelltown? You guys have had an indifferent start to the season. You've lost to Blue Eagles, you lost to Raiders. You picked up points against South Adelaide last week. You've picked up another point tonight. Where to for Campbelltown? Is it just, I don't know, it's not like you've had a lot of new players coming in your size. Is it second year blues in a way, or is it just trying to regain that momentum that you guys had from last year?
Yeah, pretty much just trying to regain some momentum. Last year was a long season. The longest season I've had with Campbelltown because of obviously the Nationals. Pretty much we've had a couple new players come in, Joel and Daniel, and we're still trying to figure out the right structure to fit them in, really, to fit them in and also fit other players in. So it's going to take time, and also being the hunted now because obviously we won everything last year, and being the hunted is a lot harder than being the hunter, so we got to also step up in another level. Every game the opposition plays against us is their grand final, and we saw that against Raiders, the way they were cheering and all that. So we got to step up even more.
Being the hunted is probably a little bit different for you guys for a playing squad. How do you combat that? What are you guys doing at training? Is it a more a mental thing, or trying to just do what you guys do and that's try and recapture what you sort of brought last year?
Nah, it's more of a mental thing, more of a concentration thing. We know we're all good technical players. It's a lot about, like you saw in the second half, winning the 50-50 balls, having the ability to win your individual battles against opposition teams, and like we saw in the second half, we did that and we were on top of them.
Mark Marino, how far is he?
About 4 weeks away, maybe even earlier. He's starting to run hopefully this week, and by the time he starts running on it, it's looking within 4 weeks, hopefully earlier.
He'll definitely give you another option up forward. And Dion Kirk, he had that unfortunate injury during the grand final. Is he back to full match fitness yet, or is he still a few weeks? I know he's on the bench, but he's still a few weeks away from that sort of full match type Dion Kirk that we expect.
So he's had a couple of games in the resis, just trying to get match fit. I don't know whether or not he's going to be match fit. Obviously, sitting on the bench, it's tough to get match fit sitting on the bench. But he's looking good at training. He's looking sharp. It's just a matter of getting that match fitness. Hopefully, in the resis a couple of times, then coming up and coming off the bench, and doing what he does.
What's the story with Jacob Williams as well? He wasn't on the bench today. Was he injured himself again?
He tweaked his hammy. Last week, so that's just a couple-week thing, and hopefully he'll be back as well.
Good game today by both teams today. First half, as Ryan said, that it was all Adelaide City, but second half you guys really came back. Probably unlucky, a little bit unlucky not to score in the end. The winner.
Yeah, we had a few chances. You hear Alex Mullen always saying cross the bowling because he's such an aerial threat. But I don't know, some short corners work, and then some corners that we get in the box because of our tall timbers in there. Sometimes that works as well, but the chances were there. It's just a matter of taking it. I thought we're really happy with the second half, the way we showed some character. And yeah, we'll hopefully build on that next week.
Alex Mullen wasn't too happy today. What was wrong with him today?
Nah, he's always aggressive. He's always, he always wants to win. So being 2-0 down, no one likes losing. So that's the mentality we have in this group. And, it's something, like I said, we need to build on for next week. This second half, take it into next week.
Yeah, look, I mean, to me, it was a game that I think the result probably was fair, because I thought Adelaide City were brilliant in the first half. They closed you down. They didn't give you a chance to play the Campbelltown way. They didn't allow you to move the ball quickly or find space. But the second half, they just seemed to stop, or it was either Campbelltown taking the momentum to them. And for me, it was a fair result, Adam.
Yeah, I agree. I think it was fair. Like you said, game of two halves. It was theirs in the first, and it was ours in the second. And as soon as we pretty much scored that second goal, it was pretty much a 50-50 battle. So it was a tough game.
Can you believe that the Adelaide Blue Eagles are on top of the table at the moment?
Yeah, that's credit.
They've done okay, haven't they?
Did they? They beat Adelaide Olympic 3-1.
3-1, yeah.
Yeah, well, they're undefeated, I'm pretty sure.
Yep.
They're undefeated, so yeah, credit to them.
Look, I think this year has been full of surprises. I mean, you know, we've got Raiders right up there, and Croydon right up there. It's good for the league. It is really good for the league.
Yeah, well, the two teams that came up are virtually first and second.
Yeah. Well, they've picked up both teams, both Blue Eagles and Raiders have picked up a few good players.
And this is exactly what we want, isn't it, Adam?
Exactly.
For the
this
league?
is one of the most even leagues I've seen in a long time. So. Yeah, it's going to be a challenge throughout. Every game is a challenge, so we, got to be mentally prepared.
Yourself, Adam, you're still looking maybe getting in the A-League somewhere?
If it comes, I'll take it.
A couple of new teams coming through.
There are a couple of new teams. I'm hearing maybe Valentino Yule's going to.
Yeah.
Is that happening? Yeah.
He's inches away from signing.
Yeah, I've heard a few.
You
things
can talk
about
on the microphone, right?
Yeah, but I don't want to take that.
Oh, okay.
He's I'm just the boundary rider. I'm just the boundary rider. Adam's the man of the match here, not me.
Well, that's true.
I just hold the mic and say a few words and pretend I know football.
You are correct there, though. You're just a boundary rider.
Yeah, okay.
But look, I mean, there's a lot of quality players in our league here, especially in South Australia, that deserve a chance. And look, it'll come. Just keep playing well, mate. Somebody's got to notice eventually.
Yeah,
so well done.
You've got
tonight,
the flair,
Adam.
mate, and you got the shot.
You know we always support you, mate. So good luck to you.
Thank you very much.
By the way, there's no wine tonight.
No vino this year.
Robbie's a tight ass.
The budget's very tight, mate.
Thanks.
Can you see Robbie's new car over there? That's where the budget went.
Well done,
Adam.
Well done, Adam.
So Adam and Ryan Marveggio down there on the boundary. But a great game there by Adam Puccinelli, and a great bloke too.
Yes.
Yeah, very good guy. Deserved man of the match. Like I said, my first question hit the nail on the head. We were talking about leaders. Leaders that Adelaide City may have been lacking. Campbelltown have got a bundle of leaders, and Adam Puccinelli was their leader tonight. He was that midfield maestro, that number 6. He got them back into the game through his work ethic, through that press. Got himself a goal as well. So well-deserved man of the match. And Campbelltown, they've got Mark Marino to come back. They've got Dion Kirk coming back. They've still got 2 big players who were in that starting 11 of last year.
Yeah.
Campbelltown, they've started off with a bit of the wobble, but like they've said, they are the hunted this year. It's a complete different mindset. They've got to understand that, and Joey Mullen's a very experienced coach. They've just got to have the right mindset coming into games now that they are the hunted.
Where are you going to fit them in? The team's so huge.
There's
Dion
always
Kirk,
spot.
Mark Marino.
But that's what you want. That's what you want. Every team or every squad always says they want 2 quality players per position because you know they're going to battle each other.
And Ryan, what about Adelaide City though? Let's look at what the squad they've got. Can they sustain this for the whole year? Is their squad too thin? Is there enough experience in their squad? Is there enough experience in their back line? I mean, this is what my worry for Adelaide City is their back line. That if somebody falls over,
that's why I think
Matriciani's
done a great job with the team
without
so far.
without doubt. I mean, look, he's had to bring a team together. One that just lost a lot of experienced players. That's number 1 trouble. Number 2 problem is that they're starting 6 points behind everyone else, and that has got to be a mindset. No, I'm saying they started the season with that mindset.
They're off the bottom.
That they're 6 points behind everyone else. That is a huge task to carry. So that's 2 huge things. And the third it's a new coach with new tactics, with new everything. So the club is basically come in underdone. I don't even know if that's the word, but it's come in under pressure.
So so if you're president, Tony, and the end of the season, big question, and the season comes, what's your pass mark?
My pass mark would be to finish halfway up the table. That's
so
it.
If they don't make the
top
finals,
6 would be the ultimate.
If they don't make the finals, but they
I would not be
relegation,
disappointed.
I agree with you, and I was going to say that. I think Adelaide City's okay as a playing group, as a club, they got to reach for the scar. You got to say we've got to make finals.
We've got to make finals
because if you set mid-table, you're only going to reach mid-table.
You got to set top 6 as your aim.
Yes,
but be happy that you're not getting relegated.
Pundits like us, we say, for me as a pundit looking into Adelaide City, if they survive relegation and just miss out in the finals, great season. They start off with -6, new coach, new players. Sorry, Robbie, before you cut me off, I know you've got to go home to your plate of pasta and your wife is
cold
you.
and everything.
Oh, Robbie, it's cold. But before you cut me off and before your wife tells you off, I'll just be super quick. A pass mark is definitely, I agree with you, Tony. They're on 0 points.
Yep.
They're above, they're second to bottom now. I think personally with this playing squad, yeah, it's a little bit thin, but they've got a good coach.
I think he's done a great job.
And I think Adelaide City are going to do well. And don't get me wrong, you always got that middle season, you got that winter transfer. They may pick up a couple of players just to fatten up that squad for that run into the end of the season. So I think Adelaide City will be all right.
Yep.
Okay, looking at the table, guys. On top of the table, Blue Eagles on 11. Then we got 3 teams on 10 points, which is Olympic, Metro Stars and Raiders. And I think that puts Metro Stars in second spot of their goal difference. A couple of teams on 9 points, Croydon Kings and Adelaide United. Also a couple of teams on 7 points, Campbelltown and Comets. Then the lower teams with the 2 points is Para Hills. 1 point, West Adelaide. Will their coach still be there next week? We've got our doubts. And South Adelaide, actually Adelaide City go to the 11th spot on 0 points with a goal difference of -2. And South Adelaide in the bottom of the table with minus, I think, they lost by 1 goal today, -12 goal difference on that one. So, yeah, Adelaide Blue Eagles, who would have thought that? They are on top of the table after 5 rounds.
Paulie, Robbie, I told you at the start of the season.
Don't swear at me, by the way.
Don't bring this A team down to a B grade with Paul Pepicelli's name being mentioned. Now, but I said Blue Eagles are going to be the team, that dark horse, and they're proving to be that dark horse. I love the way they play. I said that pre-game. I love the McCabe twins. Alamao Kabidi, he's a previous Sergio medalist, Melter medalist. He's a proven player in this league. They've got 2 very good Italian imports. Blue Eagles are going to be a good team. You're speaking about squads, though. That may affect them due to their squad depth. But again, you got Metro Stars. Are just no one's mentioning Metro Stars. They're just doing their thing, and they're flying under the radar nicely.
Yeah. A few teams like that flying on the radar. So next week, I think, guys, we've got the week off.
We got the week off.
The following week, we got Para Hills versus Croydon. Back to 3 o'clock on a Saturday.
Oh, I can't remember what 3 o'clock Saturday looks like. I don't even know what the weather is.
Okay.
Para Hills, we always get treated well down at Para Hills.
We'll just about call it quits for tonight as everything's starting to tick here upstairs.
And Rob's going to buy us a pizza, Ryan.
Yeah, we are. We're going to
he can't even get a bottle of wine for the man of the match, let alone a pizza.
He said he's going to buy us a pizza.
We'll go to the pub down the road.
Boys, I'm sorry, I have to go out tonight.
Well, Rob's going to buy me a pizza then.
Okay, guys, once again, thank you, Ryan, down there in the boundary.
Thanks,
Tony,
Ryan.
thank you for the help again today. And the
Tony,
guys.
is the A team staying like this for a few more matches?
I doubt it, mate. I doubt it. I've got the
Pipicelli-
scraps this year.
Is Paul Pipicelli a bit jealous and wants his spot back?
The guys on the cameras, Peter Senior and Chappie, thank you once again, and not forgetting the guy down the bottom of us is Jimbo.
He had the jitters all night because he was a bit scared that you might fall through, Robbie.
Oh, Jimbo, yeah.
Hey, don't talk too early, right?
Actually,
we're not down yet.
We would fall straight on top of him.
Exactly right. He had the jitters. I turned behind him and I saw Jimbo like, what's wrong, Jimbo?
At least we'll be all right.
Robbie Pipicelli falling through.
He will take our fall.
He's not a light load, Robbie Pipicelli.
Okay, guys, once again, thank you once again, and thank you to the Football Federation of SA and the match today, also Adam Piscineri. And today's match proudly brought to you by the Adelaide Fence Company. We'll see you in a couple of weeks' time. Thank you.
You know, I have nearly 7,000 Insta followers,
Wow.
but I didn't expect one of them to run into the back of my car.
No, but with your RAA comprehensive car insurance, if it's a write-off, you get the sum insured or market value, whatever's highest.
Oh, that's good.
Because all claims are handled here in SA, it won't be a hassle for you.
Great.
Looks like it was a bit more than a double tap.
Hashtag that joke.
We do more. Get a quote today.